Reese in the corner, fires three-pointer, shot good, Reese Starks into the ball, and one play.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken. Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns, a voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
From Har-Ber High School on the campus of Har-Ber High School, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of Springdale Public Schools Television. Springdale Public Schools Television basketball is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Arkansas Children's Hospital, Core Architects, Engineering Services Incorporated, Ozarks Electric Cooperative, and our friends at PAM Transport. Hi again, everybody. Zach Arns, voice of the Springdale Bulldogs, joined by Connor Jenkins, voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. And Connor, we do this every year. We don't really have to build this up very much. No. This is your every family fighting with each other all night. We all get together for one night. Tonight it's going to be at Har-Ber High School. Looking forward to really interesting games here. We're going to start with the girls tonight. You know, we were kind of joking beforehand. If you like fast-paced basketball, this is the game for you.
You're going to love tonight. I mean, that's all I can say for you. It's going to be a dogfight, pun intended, because it's going to be very fun for these cats and dogs to go at it, because the Wildcat team loves to play fast. They love to be a little controlled chaos. This Bulldog team, they love controlled chaos. They live in the chaos, as we talked about earlier, and that's what's going to happen tonight. It's just going to be a bunch of chaos, and it's going to be who can make the shots to go in.
Yeah, we've got a lot of players to keep an eye on, but you mentioned the pace. Springdale comes in averaging about 70 points a ball game in conference play. They throw it up, and they throw it up a lot. A lot of threes, a lot of steals. Coach Hunsucker, this is kind of the team she's been waiting for.
Yes. Very
young basketball team. Not a lot of seniors on this ball club, but they like to press. 94 feet. They're going to try and turn you over, turn those turnovers into points. That's how Springdale plays. Now, on the other side, when you watch Har-Ber, very young team, a lot of freshmen in there, but this is a team that's probably better in the half court than they are playing full out. This is a team that executes well. They back cut a lot. They're going to put up shots, and they're going to put up a lot of open shots.
Well, they average almost 15 points off turnovers. They capitalize in transition when they are given the opportunity to. But in the half court, they can shine as well, and that's when the balance comes in. But they also got to play some half court defense. I talked to both coaches with keys to the game here tonight, and you talk to Coach Jenkins. She says defensive discipline, match early, and stay between the lines. Then you talk to Coach Hunsucker. She says control emotions, basically what they said right there. Defensive discipline, again, you got to stay disciplined on defense for both these teams, and the spacing is going to be huge for the Springdale Bulldogs.
Yeah, the way Springdale plays, it is it's controlled chaos, and that's their slogan this year is create chaos, and you're going to see a lot of different combinations. It's a very small team. 5'6", 5'7" is about as tall as you're going to get. You can see Jacayla Bunch playing down low. Next possession down is going to be Aubriana Wilson down low, and you never kind of know what you're going to get. But with this Springdale team, you got to make shots. I can't even remember the last time we played. It would have been about a week ago out at Bentonville. Didn't shoot the ball very well. Didn't shoot it from three. Didn't shoot it very well inside. Was bothered a lot by the height that Bentonville had. Now, looking at Har-Ber, tell me about some of the key players. You watch this team night in, night out. Who are we looking for?
Well, Delaney Roller is going to be a solid piece for you. Averages about 12 points per game, is a very good shooter, can get hot real quick, so you don't want to let her get going if you're the Springdale Bulldogs. McKinley Campbell, the freshman phenom, averaging about 15 points per game for the Wildcats and doing it all. And then off the bench, well, not tonight actually, she'll be starting. Jazz MacArthur has been coming off the bench, averaging 10 points per game. And then they've just got a bunch of key pieces around them. Madison Campbell, the twin sisters. Madison Campbell will do a lot on the defensive end. That creates a lot on the offensive end. Those are the players for the Cats.
For Springdale, it comes down to Charlene Hudson. She is a superstar. So all-conference last year. She's averaging about 16 a game in conference play. Got to get Aubriana Wilson going for the Dogs. She hasn't shot it particularly well. Did commit to Crowder College to play basketball coming up. I guess it was about 2 weeks ago. Also, Jacayla Bunch has committed to Crowder. We'll see her a lot tonight. She's an exciting on-the-ball defender. We kind of joke around when we talk about Springdale playing basketball. It's not a game until Jacayla hits the floor. Yes. As soon as Jacayla goes diving after a loose ball or makes contact, it's officially on. But you talk about controlling the emotions tonight. This is a series lately that's been dominated by Har-Ber, and I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Well, it really is. And you talk about those two players that committed to Crowder. Well, they're both Bulldogs, but they're also dogs when it comes to the court. They can play their butts off tonight.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups. You are watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Har-Ber High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities. Goodbye guessing. Hello confidence. So long stress. Hello security. Farewell running to the bank. Hello banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Your Wildcats are being led onto the court tonight by sixth-ranked Sonic Falcons, Taylor Williams, Caitlin Gooden, Sloan Lanning, Addison Rundle, Blair Norwood, and Kylie Armstrong.
So there you have it, the starting lineups for this one. This is going to be a good one. Teams both 4-1 in conference play in a four-way tie with Portsmouth, Northside, and Fayetteville at 4-1 in the conference. Springdale, they come in, they've been red hot up until last Friday night, 15-3 overall. Har-Ber 13-5, and like we talked about, this will be a very, very fast-paced game. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Public Schools Television. Connor Jenkins, voice of the Wildcats. I am Zach Arns. It's freezing outside, but nice and toasty here at Wildcat Gym, and we are ready for basketball.
This is the funnest jump of all time. We don't have a big in there, so it is anybody's game.
Har-Ber's going to win the tap, and they'll have it first.
I mean, McKinley Campbell, freshman phenom, as we talked about already, she's going to do a great job tonight of just getting the ball in the hands of the right people.
This is Campbell on the wing. Watched there by Linda Hudson. This will be a good matchup here. Drives down the lane, shot's good. So we have our first points in the ball game. McKinley Campbell's got the 2, and Har-Ber goes up 2-0.
You know those players that have the chips on their shoulders? McKinley Campbell is one of those players that she's going to always come into a game with a little bit of a chip.
Charlene finds Aubriana Wilson out of the corner. Shot good. Springdale answers right back with a quick 3. Aubriana averages 8 in conference play. And now we'll get a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's going to go on Linda Hudson. That'll be her first, team first. And let me ask you, they redid the rules this year with the fouls reset after each quarter. Fan?
Yes, they do reset after each quarter.
But you're a fan. You're a fan of the new rule change?
Am I a fan? No, I'm not. It's more free throws.
Yeah, it can be.
It slows down the game a little bit. I do like how it makes players more conscious and self-aware, but at the same time, it's a lot more free throws, slows down the game a lot more.
Madison Campbell will inbound. Just 40 seconds gone here in the ballgame. Springdale leads by 1, 3-2. And this is another good matchup here. It's MacArthur on Springdale's best on-the-ball defender, Jacayla Bunch.
As she almost got a 5-second count on her.
This is what Springdale likes to do. Once they feel like they've got you, here comes the trap. This is Campbell. Roller. 3-pointer on the way, that's good. So, Delaney Roller answers back with a 3.
Can't let her get hot if you're the Bulldogs. She is a scorching hot player when she wants to be, and right there starts off strong.
Charlene Hudson, she is the leader of this Springdale team, averaging 13 points per ball game in conference play. Now we see a little bit of a zone matchup here. The zones have sort of slowed Springdale down a little bit until they find shots like this. Charlene, let's fly in the 3. That's going to miss. Linda with a rebound, dribbled it off the foot of MacArthur. They're going to say last touched by Kaya McCoy, and it'll be Har-Ber basketball.
We saw the zone against Springdale, kind of Bentonville kind of struggle, or not struggle, but they did a good job of making Springdale struggle with the zone. That's something the Wildcats look to do early right now.
Campbell has the basketball, comes across the timeline.
And you see the on-ball defense has been superb to start off the game for the Bulldogs.
Madison Campbell loses control of it. Here comes Charlene Hudson on the run. Charlene, all the way to the basket. Scoop shot, that won't go. There's Jacayla Bunch with the rebound. Whistles. Shot's no good. 2 shots upcoming. We'll see who the foul is on.
And we talked about this already in the pregame. It's going to be a dogfight right now. You see the on-ball defense of the Bulldogs just getting in the face of the Wildcats, and the Wildcats just not letting anything easy down low happen.
Jacayla can't get the first. Foul went on Delaney Roller. That's her first. Second shot upcoming.
This Wildcat team will go 9 deep if they have to.
Jacayla gets 1 out of 2. She's got her first point in the ball game. It's a 1-point game at 5-4. MacArthur across the timeline quickly. And we're going to get offensive foul. So Jasmine MacArthur whistled for her first, and Aubriana, you can see her on the baseline. She took a shot there.
A full force head of steam from MacArthur went at Aubriana Wilson right there. Great job just getting in the right place at the right time, taking the charge.
Just over 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Public Schools Television. And here comes the press. Both these teams are going to do this.
Well, they love speeding up, wasting time off the shot clock. There's a lot of benefits when it comes to a press, especially against 2 very fast teams.
Here's Kaya. She'll spot up. 3-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. Roller tracks down the rebound. Har-Ber will head the other way. Roller picks up the loose ball, and now it's 3-on-2. Roller to Campbell. Tough shot there, and now this is where Springdale will struggle against this much bigger Har-Ber team. Jacayla comes away with the rebound. Here's Linda on the break. Linda with a little stutter. Clears some space shots, good.
I don't know if we can say much bigger when the tallest player for the Wildcats is about 5'7".
Roller might be the tallest player in the ballgame right now.
Exactly, 5'7". See, if you look around the league, this is probably the 2 smallest teams in the league.
This is literally the embodiment of positionless basketball. It's 5 guards
without
on the
a
floor.
doubt.
MacArthur drives baseline, throws it into the Springdale bench. Adriana Hernandez is going to come into the ball game. Carolinda Hudson will come out. And Springdale very fluid with the substitutions. You'll see them move 8, 9 bodies in and out early until Coach Hunsucker finds the rotation that she's looking for.
I like Coach Hunsucker trusting her sophomore guard and Charlene Hudson to run the entire offense. You've not seen the ball not touch the hands of Charlene once in this ball game in any possession.
Here's Hudson on the drive. She steps back. Floater short. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. Has it poked away, and now we'll get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Kaya McCoy. That's going to be her first.
I can already tell there's going to be a lot of foul calls in this ball game.
Well, as fast as these teams go, I mean, what's priority one is to stop the basketball. And you'll see, I think you're going to see some charges, you're going to see some blocks, and you're going to see a lot of reach-ins.
A lot of happy hands.
Madison Campbell will inbound for Har-Ber.
MacArthur, she normally comes off the bench averaging those 10 points per game. Gets the start tonight. They go with this full small lineup, which is going to be very intriguing if defensively.
Roller at the elbow, can't get it to go. Jacayla's got the rebound, and here comes Springdale the other way. And
those are the shots that the Wildcats are kind of wanting, though. They want Roller to get those elbow jumpers and try to get her going scoring-wise.
And again, we race the other way. Campbell drives lane, shot good. So McKinley Campbell's got 4 here, and Har-Ber goes back up by 1, 7-6.
McKinley Campbell can do that. She weaves through the paint, picks you apart, makes you look a little stupid sometimes, but that makes you look stupid too.
Adriana Hernandez, she shoots around 50%. It's just percentage points under 50. Hits the 3, and Springdale goes up by 2. Roller out of the corner. 3-pointer on the way. That's shot, missed, and Jacayla comes away with it. Kaya collects it, has it batted away, and McKinley Campbell has it. Here we go the other way. Campbell on the drive. Left-handed shot rolls in good.
Campbell has been the scoring threat for the Wildcats so far. 6 points of the 9 scored, and has just done a great job of being able to hone this team's emotions in for the Cats.
Just over 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tie ball game, 9-9, about what we expected. Up and down the floor, these two teams like to go.
I expected a little more higher scoring, but the defense has been really something that I didn't expect as much, but the defense has been great by both teams.
Kaya McCoy, 3-pointer, that's no good. Nice play there by Campbell to tap it back to Roller. Har-Ber's got the basketball. This is MacArthur.
And you see Roller coming off that screen, doing a great job of just getting the ball and trying to be active with it. But you don't want to set up Fitzgerald in that position in a no-man's land area.
Here comes Allie Vaughn, the freshman coming in for Kaya McCoy. Allie, a good shooter, boy. I'll tell you what, if she has the open 3 down here in the corner, she has been deadly this year.
Was once in the Har-Ber feeder system, actually.
Allie averaging about 4 points a game in conference. 5 the other night against Bentonville, and Charlene comes across the timeline, and here comes Charlene all the way to the rack. Boy, they're going to get Fitzgerald? No, looks like they're going to get Campbell.
I think they're going to get Campbell. A lot of physical play by both Hudson and Campbell on that play. Could have gone either way.
2:38 to go here in the first quarter. Springdale will inbound fresh, 35 on the shot clock. Charlene Hudson will do the inbounding, and finds Jacayla, now Charlene. Springdale will take it back out and reset.
You see Coach Jenkins kind of switch up the matchup, going to throw McKinley Campbell now at Charlene Hudson and try to switch it up. Those are 2 different types of defenders against Charlene Hudson.
Charlene with the step back, now the under. That shot won't go. Batted around, Campbell with the rebound.
And something this Wildcat team has an advantage over than some other teams would be their 3 really guards in McKinley Campbell, Jazz MacArthur, and Madison Campbell. They all can dribble the ball up the court when needed.
Allie Vaughn's going to get whistled for the block. That'll be her first personal. Carolinda Hudson going to check back in for Springdale. Aubriana Wilson will sit.
It's still 9-9. This is a tight ball game between these 2 teams that really score the ball a lot in transition, but neither team really letting the other team get in transition right now.
2:10 to go here in the first quarter. So MacArthur finds Campbell in the corner. Campbell can dribble back towards center. 30 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Wildcats. Campbell Mike Fitzgerald out of the corner. Her three short. Charlene comes away with a rebound.
And Fitzgerald, she had 12 against Bentonville a few games ago. She can light it up when needed, but right there short on the play.
Charlene step back three. That's short. Carolinda Hudson comes away with a rebound. Carolinda, little up and under move, left-handed shot in. Carolinda Hudson's got 4, and Springdale takes the lead 11-9.
Well, you like it when one Hudson sister isn't scoring the ball as well. The other Hudson sister comes in and scores.
This is Fitzgerald in the corner. Finds MacArthur there, whipping around a Roller. Roller spots up, shot's good. Delaney Roller, she's got 5, and we're tied at 11.
You love the balanced scoring. Right now, only 2 players have scored for the Wildcats. 5 points for Roller, 6 points for McKinley Campbell. You'd like to see that get a little more balance in the Wildcat lineup.
Hudson, left-handed lay-in's good. Carolinda's got 6. Springdale goes back up by 2, 13-11.
You'd like to see MacArthur get a little involved here for the Cats, but she's been doing a great job distributing the ball. That one turns it over, though.
And Roller can't control it with 51.6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Springdale will get it back. No changes in the first quarter here for Har-Ber as far as lineups go.
They like playing fast right now. They want to match the speed of the Bulldogs because they fear that if they do sub, that the speed of the Bulldogs could be too much.
Carolinda Hudson across the timeline. She's got an open shot to the basket. That ball, was it Roller got a handle on? She sure did. Adriana picks it up. Can't get. Yes, she does. Adriana Hernandez gets the 2, and we're going to get a foul.
It's either a foul or a technical something.
Looks like Carolinda's going to get whistled.
Oh, warning. I think it was a warning because she hit the ball after the play.
So the basket counts. Adriana's got her second basket. 15-11 our score. Carolinda picks up the warning. 34.5 seconds to go. Yeah, there it is right there.
There you go. Yep, just hits it.
There it is. Boy, love the advantage of replay tonight.
Oh, yeah, replay. Alexei Vargas doing a great job right there.
Here's MacArthur. That's Campbell on the wing. She's directed traffic. She'll dribble center. Nice play there to Fitzgerald for the 2.
Fitzgerald doing a great job of getting inside. This is a team that doesn't have a lot of inside scoring presence but can get to the basket when needed.
10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Springdale up by 2. Charlene down to 5 seconds. Going to have to hurry. Coach Hunsucker screaming at her girls to go, and they have it taken away. And that's how the first quarter is going to end. Not the possession Springdale was looking for. Our score after 1. Springdale 15, Har-Ber 13. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
15-13 our score. Welcome back to Wildcat Arena on the campus of Har-Ber High School. Connor Jenkins, voice of the Wildcats. I'm Zach Barnes. Glad to have you along here on a Friday night. We still haven't come up with a cool name for this thing. You know, Battle for whatever.
Battle of the City, Battle of the Dale. They've been calling it Battle of the Dale recently.
We'll run with that. This is the Battle of the Dale.
Battle of Chickendale. I like that. Battle of Tyson's best son.
Maya Haney's checked in for Har-Ber. She's number 22. For Springdale, Leticia Ramirez has checked in. Aubriana Wilson back in the ballgame, as well as Kai McCoy is watching Coach Hunsucker during the timeout. Not happy with that last possession from Springdale. So here we go, second quarter underway. There's Aubriana on the spin. Aubriana draws contact, whistle.
I think that's going to be a blocking foul called on McKinley Campbell.
It is? You're good at that. You just call him out, man. You just call him out. Campbell will pick up her first foul. They'll reset the shot clock. Springdale will get the basketball.
Very observant.
Here's a throwaway. Nice turnover there by Har-Ber, and Springdale gets it right back. Carolinda goes to the basket, can't get it to go. And, they're kind of letting them play here.
They are. I mean, it's pretty physical. I mean, we didn't see either team get into the bonus, which is a rare thing for both these teams to not get in the bonus. But especially for the Har-Ber Wildcats, they average around 21 fouls a game, which is a huge mark.
And we're going to get another foul. That's going to go on Haney. She got her with the hip. Haney will pick up her first. So Har-Ber with 2 quick fouls here. Springdale will inbound. Fresh 35 on the clock. Just 17 seconds gone here in the second quarter.
And 2 fouls committed, which is not what the Wildcats draw up out of the timeout.
Aubriana on the drive, left-handed shot, good. Aubriana's got 5 in the ball game, averages 8 in conference. The Dogs lead by 4, 17-13. Here's Roller, quick pull-up. Nice rebound underneath Haney. Shot's no good, whistle and a foul.
That's an advantage that Maya Haney can bring you if you're the Wildcats, and this is what Coach Hingen's looking for early. She wants to get Maya Haney in there to get a little more physical down low, maybe get those rebounds and get those shot putbacks.
Kai McCoy picks up her second personal foul. That will send Haney to the line to shoot 2. First shot from Haney is good.
You see it, Charlene Hudson doesn't stay out for long.
No, Charlene is the leader of the Springdale team. She is the unquestioned leader, and gives Springdale another ball handling option against the press from Har-Ber. Second shot from Maya Haney. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. Shot's good.
Madison Campbell leads this Wildcat team in rebounds at about 5-6 for the Wildcats.
So it's a 1-point ball game. 45 seconds gone here in the second quarter. This is Charlene Hudson. It's a really good matchup right here. McKinley Campbell.
Best
Charlene
matchup
Hudson.
you could ask for in the ball game.
In the lane. Her shot won't go. Grabs her own rebound. The second shot won't go, and they're going to say last touched by Maya Haney. Springdale will get the basketball with 34 seconds on the shot clock.
And with fouls, you might not see McKinley Campbell get on Charlene too much, but right now has been able to get that matchup so far.
Aubriana. Shot won't go. Campbell comes away with it.
Campbell looks to push.
Here's Fitzgerald on the wing. Finds Roller. Roller. Cut center. Shot on the way. Good. Delaney Roller. She's got 7, and Har-Ber takes the lead 18-17. Springdale turns it over. Nice play there by Campbell.
Madison Campbell, effort plays is what's going to matter in this ball game when it comes down to it. There's going to be a lot of 50-50 balls with how aggressive these teams play. And if you can be on the winning side of those 50-50s, that's what you're going to have success in.
Jacayla Bunch checks in for Springdale. Springdale finds themselves down 1. Good defensive play by Har-Ber to get the basketball back. And here's Campbell on the outside. Campbell on the drive, runs right into Aubriana Wilson, loses control, and Springdale's got it. Here's the run out to Jacayla. Her shot no good, whistle foul. It's going to go on Roller. That will be her second.
The rule of verticality is huge in the basketball world nowadays. You cannot break the plane. Roller kind of slapping a little bit down instead of just going straight up, and that's the reason the foul was called.
So Bunch will go to the line, 1 out of 2 tonight. Her shot will no good.
Jacayla Bunch, known for her defense. I think she got all defensive team last year. She did. Just a very good defender for this Bulldog team.
So Jacayla gets 1 out of 2. She's got 2 points so far tonight. We're tied at 18. 6:20 to go here in the first half.
See her already match up with the freshman in McKinley Campbell.
Campbell finds Roller in the corner. She'll dribble center. Back to Madison Campbell. Boy, to Campbell's. That's going to cause me problems tonight. I can feel it already.
Year.
McKinley Campbell floater. That's no good. Charlene with a rebound. Springdale playing slower tonight. This has been a team that loves to just push and push and push. And they're a little bit more under control tonight, more so than they were against Bentonville a week ago. Here's Charlene on the drive. Tries to cross over, loses control. Hands back to Carolinda Hudson on the far side. Carolinda on the drive. There's the spin. Carolinda. Scoop shot. That won't go. Rebound pulled down by Fitzgerald, and we're going to get a jump ball, and we'll see which way the possession arrow faces. It's going to be Har-Ber basketball with 5:42 to go here in the first half. Kayla McCoy's coming in. Leticia Ramirez will sit down.
McCoy, are their relation right there?
They are.
Okay, got it.
They are. They are the exact same player. They are 3-point specialists, good defenders.
Both the sisters?
Yep.
Got it.
Same player. It took me a week or so to figure out which one was which because they play literally the same game. Here's Campbell.
That's good for Coach Hunsucker to have both, though.
Roller at the elbow. Too strong, no good. Haney comes down with a rebound, and we're going to get foul on the floor. Let's see who they are going to call for this. Aubriana's going to pick up her first. It's going to be team foul number 2. Har-Ber will inbound underneath the basket with 5:24 to go here in the half. Haney hands back to Campbell. Nice little step back. Haney, check that. Campbell, that shot no good. Haney grabs the rebound, basket's no good. She'll go to the line, she'll shoot 2.
This could be Maya Haney's ball game to kind of come out of her shell a little bit for the Wildcats. Has been really on one for the recent ball games, and then you see Coach Jenkins go on with Ione Henry, Jazz MacArthur coming to the scores table. She's trying to go a little bigger, see if they can get the rebounds that Maya Haney's been doing a great job of. She just has a nose for the ball.
First shot from Haney, back iron, no good. You mentioned here comes MacArthur back into the ball game. Henry in as well. Henry at 5'7".
Yep,
instantly one of the tallest players on the floor. This is a fun game. This is going to be really fast. We're going to see a lot of threes, and Aubriana steps in the lane. So the lane violation is called off, but Haney gets 1 out of 2. Har-Ber goes up 19-18.
No one really argued about that either. No, I didn't hear anybody get mad about that.
Aubriana drives center, cut off there by MacArthur.
And this is going to be interesting to see if the Wildcats with 2 bigs on the court can keep up with this pace of this Bulldog team.
Shot won't go. Aubriana grabs her own rebound. Whistle foul.
Maya Haney's already picked up 2 personals, and that's not good for how she's been playing in this ball game.
Har-Ber now with 4 fouls in the quarter. Springdale with 3. Aubriana will step to the line. She's got 5 tonight. Aubriana's been struggling at the line lately. Normally a really good free throw shooter as Adriana Hernandez checks in for Springdale.
Hudson has been playing great tonight. Not Charlene, but her sister.
Carolinda, yeah.
Carolinda has been playing great tonight for the Bulldogs. She's doing a good job of playing and getting her spots when she needs to.
Second shot from Aubriana is good, and we're tied up. Carolinda's coming off a knee injury last year. Just starting to get comfortable.
Trying to get comfortable with the personnel myself.
Campbell across the timeline. 4:45 to go here in the first half. We're tied up at 19. MacArthur with the basketball, watched by Charlene Hudson. Ball's nearly swatted away by Charlene Hudson. Here's Haney on the baseline. Haney has it taken away by Jacayla Bunch. And we're going to get a...
Oh.
Did you see...
I did not see what
happened. I haven't
happened.
seen a call yet. Referee's over here talking to Jacayla Bunch.
I think the call should be out of bounds on Jacayla Bunch because her foot was on the line.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get here.
I think so. Otherwise, it would have been a jump ball if both parties were in play.
So Har-Ber will inbound. 11 seconds on the shot clock.
Little words being exchanged right there, too.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy. You can see the referee's trying to get control of this quickly. Campbell inbounds it back to MacArthur.
MacArthur kind of wants a little one-on-one situation right now.
MacArthur. Shot's good.
Wow.
Nice shot there by MacArthur. Her first basket in the ball game, and Har-Ber goes up by 2, 21-19.
I mean, she wanted that one-on-one opportunity with Aubriana Wilson. Just had a little something to say after it as well. She wanted that matchup.
And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on MacArthur. That will be her second. We're starting to see a little bit of the game plan here. We're getting a lot of drives. I think the coaches don't want them throwing up wild threes at this point.
Drive them off the line.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of shots in the paint right now.
I mean, both are smaller teams, so you want to get more inside scoring if you're either team. But at the same time, you want to be able to get your threes up if you're the Springdale Bulldogs. Wildcats doing a good job of running them off the line.
We got a timeout on the floor. 4:04 to go here in the half. Har-Ber leads by 2. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
4:04 to go here in the half. Har-Ber leads 21-19. They've outscored Springdale here in the second quarter 10-4.
A little bit of a highlight reel. You like to see it when we get replay rolling. It's a great live stream.
First shot up coming from Charlene Hudson. Charlene tonight hasn't scored. This will be her first free throw of the ball game. That shot rolls in good.
Has not scored. That's a very surprising metric.
They've done a nice job on her tonight. She's more in a distributing role so far. Second shot from Charlene's good. So we are tied at 21. Jazz MacArthur has the ball here, and she'll come across the timeline. MacArthur finds Campbell. Har-Ber will reset here. 25 on the shot clock. This is Campbell on the drive. Like I say, out of bounds off Har-Ber, and Springdale will get it here with 3:49 to go in the half. Aubriana Wilson will inbound. Allie Vaughn's checked in for Springdale.
And you see this with the Bulldogs. You talked about it earlier. They are not afraid to substitute.
Not at all.
They're very quick on substitutions, can really give those quick breathers. You see McCoy go out for a quick breather. She'll come back in probably 20 seconds later maybe. That's just kind of, it's very fluid like you said earlier.
20 on the shot clock. Charlene Hudson has the basketball. Bounce pass to Jacayla Bunch. Tries the backdoor to Allie Vaughn. Shot off the glass. That's no good. Haney comes down with a rebound. That ball slapped out of bounds by Jacayla. Har-Ber will have it with 32 on the clock.
See Ayani Henry all alone back there, but I don't know if anybody's got the arm to get it to her.
Not with Jacayla in your face, that's for sure. I'd struggle to do that. MacArthur across the timeline. This is Henry. Little hook shot, hits back iron, no good. Haney in there with the rebound. Now we get a fight for the basketball. Possession arrow favors Springdale. The Dogs will get it here with 3:13 to go in the half. You can tell this is, it's getting a little rough underneath.
It's definitely getting, and both coaches, we talked about it in the pregame, stay between the lines was Coach Jenkins' words. And then control emotions was Coach Hunsucker words. You want to be able to do that in a ball game where it's so important.
Delaney Roller is checked in for Har-Ber. Madison Campbell, she sits down.
And this is going to be interesting to see. Madison Campbell has been the primary defender on Charlene Hudson tonight. Either her or McKinley Campbell, so it's going to be interesting to see who gets that matchup.
Aubriana couldn't get it to fall. Now she'll spot up, three-pointer out of the corner. Shot's good. Aubriana Wilson hits the three. Springdale takes 24-21 lead.
Wilson has stepped up tonight. You've been talking about her average, but her average is already, I think, passed tonight with her scoring.
And she's at 8 so far. Nice pass there to Henry. Basket's good. So right quickly back.
Haney just doing a good job in the right spot at the right time. It was kind of tipped from behind, away from Campbell, but tipped to Haney, and just being able to put it up with ease.
There's Charlene Hudson on the drive. Charlene, floater along the baseline, good. Charlene's got 4. Springdale back up by 3, 26-23, and I think this is what we expected. Up and down the floor we go. Here's Roller out of the corner.
Bunch doing a great job. We talked about it earlier.
Nice look to Haney for the easy 2.
Haney has been a spark for the Wildcats tonight.
6 points here in the quarter. 1-point ball game as we approach the 2-minute mark. It's been a back-and-forth game pretty much from the outset. Here's Charlene driving center. Got Campbell on. Now Charlene, floater in the lane. That rolls off the rim, no good. Haney with a rebound.
Haney's on double-double watch right now.
Quickly the other way. This is Campbell. Finds Roller. Roller spots up 3. That's short. MacArthur comes away with a rebound.
Haney took down a player in the process.
And we're going to get a whistle. I think we're going to get a push underneath. It's going to go on Charlene Hudson. That will be her first. Into the ball game for Springdale comes Leticia Ramirez and Carolinda Hudson.
Maya Haney doing a great job with the minutes she was given. Had 6 points in her second quarter coming in, and just was a bruiser.
Ayani Henry's checked back in for Har-Ber. This is Campbell on the wing.
Henry just trying to carve out some space down low, maybe get some open lanes.
Madison Campbell, her shot. Front iron, no good. Charlene tapped it to Jacayla. Springdale's got it. Now we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Har-Ber. So with 1:13 to go in the half, the Wildcats will get it back. They trail by 1, 32 on the shot clock.
Like I talked about earlier, 50-50 balls are going to be such an important thing in this ball game. It's 25-26. Every possession matters for both the Cats and the Dogs.
Here's Roller from the foul line. Her shot
I think it was tipped.
Yeah, I think it was. Jacayla's going to come away with it, and Springdale's on the run. Here's Carolinda. Carolinda to the basket. Shot hit the side of the rim. No good. Batted around. Campbell comes away with it. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Quickly into the front court, Delaney Roller. She'll drive baseline. Delaney has it picked off by Charlene Hudson, and Springdale looking to run the other way. This, I think, is the game neither coach wanted, where you're up and down, turnovers.
Turnover after turnover. Not very zero possession. You don't want to have a zero possession. You don't want to have an empty possession, I guess is the word to say. And both right now having some empty possessions.
30 seconds to go here in the first half. That ball is going to be last touched by Aubriana Wilson. And with 31.1 seconds to go, Har-Ber can hold for the last possession if they want it.
I would assume so, but also with how this game is being played, the Springdale Bulldogs have done a good job of speeding up the Cats, and that's something to say to the testament of the Cats as well, as they're a very fast team, but they're getting sped up even more.
Jazz MacArthur lost control of it, and Springdale's going to get it back. Shot clock's off. They can hold for the last possession. Remember how the first quarter ended. Well, a very clunky possession by the Dogs, and now Coach Hunsucker talking to her point guard Charlene Hudson as they come across the timeline. Looks like Springdale will try and hold for the last shot. It's a good matchup right here.
Madison Campbell, Charlene Hudson, the best offensive player for the Dogs, the best defensive player for the Cats. It's what you want to see on a night like this.
Charlene. And we're going to get a traveling call, and with 4.8 seconds to go, looked like she was looking to get it to Aubriana Wilson in the corner. She was open, couldn't control it, and with, as I said, 4.8 seconds to go, Har-Ber will get it back for one last opportunity here. Carolinda's going to catch it. Carolinda down the lane. Left-handed shot at the buzzer is good, and that's how the first half is going to end. Carolinda Hudson, 8 points in the first half. She gets the last 2, and Springdale leads by 3 as we head to the half. Connor and I will be back to talk about it. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
My name is Eric Burnett. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for the Springdale School District. I am so grateful for your donations to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Chris Wood, Assistant Athletic Director of the Springdale School District. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to PAM Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
(28-25) our halftime score. Springdale in front by 3. Springdale Public Schools Television Basketball is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Tyson Foods, McClarty Daniel, Harp's Food Stores, Arvest Banks, and our friends at 5H Sports Photography. Connor and I will be back with the totals. We'll talk about the second half and what to expect. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television Basketball.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Hi, this is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Taneytown, Arkansas is open and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment that you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today at 888-498-2549.
Reese in the corner, fires, three-pointer, shot good, Reese Starks into the ball, and one play.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
28-25, our halftime score. Springdale leads, and Connor, it's about what we expected, I think. Fast pace, a lot of shots. I think I'm a little bit more surprised that we're not seeing more attacking from the outside, but these teams getting a lot of shots in the paint, a lot of rebounds, physical play at the end of the first half.
Well, you got to credit a lot to the defense of both the teams. They're doing a great job of running each other off of the three-point line. You see the Wildcats, they're running Charlene Hudson. They want the drive over the three-point shot on her, especially with her and McCoy. Then you see the Delaney roller being run off the line by the Bulldogs, and Jacayla Bunch getting out on the shots. And those are going to be some key matchups that really are going to have to stay consistent if this game is going to stay consistent with the score and not be a blowout.
Scoring leaders for Springdale, Aubriana Wilson, she's got 9, had 6 of that in the second quarter. Carolinda Hudson, she's got 8. After that, it's Adriana Hernandez with 5, Charlene Hudson with 4, and Jacayla Bunch rounding out the scoring with 2. For Har-Ber, a little bit more balanced scoring. Delaney Roller leads the Wildcats in scoring with 7. Maya Haney, you mentioned her kind of being that spark in the second quarter. She's got 6. McKinley Campbell has 6. Make sure I got the right Campbell there. Fitzgerald, Madison Campbell, and Jazz MacArthur each with 2 rounds out the scoring. Now, as we move this forward, I think we see kind of where these teams want to go.
Yes.
Har-Ber's trying to match Springdale's speed because Springdale has no size. And Springdale wants to play chaotic. They want to play as fast as they can. I think Har-Ber did a nice job in the first half of slowing Springdale down, making Springdale play in the half court. Springdale gets a lot of points off of turnovers. by my count, it was under 10, which I think is good news for the Wildcats, doing a great job protecting the basketball.
And you see the Wildcats, they do want to match the pace that these Bulldogs are playing, but at the same time, when they went with Maya Haney and played a bigger sort of lineup, it worked out more for them. They had dump down opportunities when McKinley Campbell got in the paint. You want someone that you can give a dump down pass to. I call it the dunker spot. You need someone to be in the dunker spot.
Yep, and I'm sitting here watching Coach Jenkins with the Wildcats here. I think they may go back to the original starting 5. Springdale's not going to change. It'll be the 5 that started the ball game. They'll be the ones that started. Looks like maybe Adriana Hernandez gets in there because Kaya McCoy's dealing with some foul issues.
She got 2, I think.
As far as foul issues go, for the Wildcats, MacArthur has 2, Haney has 2, and Delaney Roller with 2. For Springdale, the only player with more than 1 is Kaya McCoy. She's got 2. So out of the timeout, it'll be Fitzgerald. It's like McKinley Campbell, Delaney Roller, Jazz MacArthur, and Madison Campbell. So it'll be the original starting 5.
Starting 5, and I wonder what's going to be for Springdale here.
It looks like it's going to be the original starting 5. It'll be Carolyn and Charlene Hudson, Aubriana Wilson, Kaya McCoy, and Jacayla Bunch. So after all of that, we get the starting lineups back out onto the floor. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Public Schools Television. He is Connor Jenkins. I am Zach Arns. He does all of the Har-Ber games. I've got Springdale, but twice a year we get together and do these little joint broadcasts.
A little holiday, isn't it?
Absolutely, a little bit.
Don't you think?
A little bit.
We get to see each other, exchange presents. I didn't bring you one,
It's
but
all right.
I hope you have mine.
You're a gift unto itself.
I know.
Springdale's got
As
the
you
basketball.
learned that when I was your intern.
Springdale's got the basketball to start the second half. Charlene Hudson's got it, pulls up at the foul line. Her shot too strong. Rebound pulled down. Carolyn to Hudson with the putback, and Springdale is going to go up by 5. This is their largest lead of the ball game at 30-25. This is MacArthur now looking for help. Finds Delaney Roller.
They're backing off a little bit on Delaney Roller. They got Charlene Hudson now on her, and we've seen this before. You either have Bunch or you have Charlene Hudson guarding the best player, and so that's what they're going to go out as the Bulldogs starting the half.
Campbell finds Fitzgerald. Back to Roller. Good ball movement here by the Wildcats. As Campbell pulls up, that shot went halfway down, halfway up, and came and right back in. So Campbell, she's got 8. It's back to a 3-point game. Here's Charlene, the step back, pulls up. That shot's going to be short. Carolinda grabs the rebound, looking for help. Roller comes away with a loose basketball, and Har-Ber's got it. Just over a minute gone here in the third quarter.
They're going to make Roller dribble up the ball for the Cats. She loved it, though. Goes inside. That's a wide-open look.
Campbell can't get the 3 to go. Aubriana with the rebound. And we haven't seen a lot of 3-point baskets tonight. I think something both you and I thought we would see more of.
For sure, these are two teams that like to shoot the 3. The Wildcats don't shoot it at a high clip, but they still love to shoot it. And they just haven't really, and we've seen it, once they do make one, the other team goes and it makes another one. So they equal each other out.
Roller with the block, and now Har-Ber's got the basketball. A little slower on this possession. 6:15 to go here in the quarter. This is Campbell.
Right now, the Wildcats trying to do it a lot in the half court when they need to get a little more in the full court and get that offense going in transition.
Madison Campbell can't get that one to go. Ball's batted around. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Har-Ber. It'll be Springdale basketball.
Ooh, Coach Jenkins and the Har-Ber fans not happy with that one. But as I always say, it's above my pay grade. It's above their pay grade.
So Springdale will inbound here. Exactly 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Aubriana will bring it across the timeline. Good matchup here with Jazz MacArthur. These teams almost mirror images of each other.
I was going to say that. I mean, they are very, very short, but they're also very, very quick.
Here's Charlene. Steps back. Three-pointer on the way. That's going to rim out. Aubriana comes away with the rebound. Left-handed shot. That's no good. Kaya in there fighting for it, and they're going to say last touched by. No call. They're going to stay on the near end. Springdale's going to get it. Coach Jenkins not real happy with the way the calls are going here. Now we're going to get a discussion and a timeout. 5:36 to go in the third quarter. Springdale leads by 3. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Public Schools Television Basketball.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
.536 to go here in the third quarter. Springdale by 3. Dogs will have it underneath the basket. 31 on the shot clock. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Arns. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Public Schools Television. Boys game's coming up, about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one.
Should be a fun one as well.
Yeah, it should be. It's this place is starting to fill up here on a Friday night, so this is going to be a pretty live atmosphere. Jacayla Bunch catches the inbound. Jacayla quiet tonight on the offensive end. She's been all over the place on defense. Here's Aubriana. Finds her way into the basket. Shot good. Aubriana, she's got 11. Springdale's lead back to 5 at 32-27. Quickly into the front court. Delaney Roller with the spin. Tries the up and under. Now she's trapped underneath. Looking for help, and we're going to get a timeout. Har-Ber. We'll hold it right here. 5:16 to go in the third quarter, and you feel like the pace is starting to pick up. The nerves are gone, and it feels like the pace of this ballgame is starting to pick up. 5-point lead is Springdale's largest lead of the night. But this Har-Ber team has done a nice job, and haven't watched Springdale all year. They have feasted on turnovers, quick steals, baskets, get up 10 and keep that pressure going. Har-Ber's done a nice job tonight protecting the basketball.
And you get a little scared if you're the Cats right now because the pace has picked up, I do agree, but it's picked up in benefit of the Bulldogs, because when the pace does get picked up, the Bulldogs like to score it. They love to play that intense defense, and it's really how the refs have been calling it right now. They've been letting them play a little bit with those hand checks, which is really benefiting the Bulldogs on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Springdale not known as a real physical team. They play fast, not necessarily not their most physical team, but the one thing that they do like to do, they're going to try and get, and Coach talks about this all the time, is we're just trying to get a hand on the basketball. And if we can deflect a pass here or there, we think we're quick enough to go get it. And now they're going to break the huddle here. No changes in personnel for Har-Ber. We'll see about Springdale as they come out of the timeout. Doesn't look like it. It'll be Hudson, Bunch, McCoy, Wilson, and Charlene Hudson. And for Har-Ber, it's Delaney Roller, the Campbell sisters, Jazz MacArthur, and Fitzgerald, the 5 for the Wildcats. So here we go. 26 on the shot clock. Campbell to inbound. Finds MacArthur in the corner. MacArthur spots up. Three-pointer on the way. Good.
Wow. That's a very good design play by Coach Jenkins right there to get the wide-open three. The Bulldogs read it pretty well, to be honest, but just gave MacArthur a little too much space.
2-point lead for Springdale. Carolinda can't get that shot to go. Good defense there by Delaney Roller. Jump ball, and it's going to favor Har-Ber, so they'll get it with 4:57 to go in the third quarter.
And you got to give some credit to both these teams right now. These are two very well-conditioned teams to be able to put up with the press the entire ball game and still be playing at a very fast speed.
MacArthur's shot won't go. Back to Campbell. Now Roller. Spot up three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Aubriana Wilson comes away with it. Springdale races into the front court. Aubriana pushing all the way to the basket. Hits the floor hard.
No foul called. It could have been a jump. I think it was actually called maybe a jump ball, or just both hands were on it. I don't know for sure. But then you see Maya Haney coming back in the ball game. She had the 6 points in one quarter for the Cats earlier on, was in the dunker spot. You like to see her get back in that position for the Cats.
Hudson drives baseline, has it knocked away here. Whistle foul. That's going to go on Campbell. That's going to be her second. Nobody in real foul trouble yet.
McKinley Campbell getting hands in the cookie jar. You never want to get stuck with your hands in the cookie jar in the game.
35 seconds on the shot clock. Springdale will inbound. Here's Aubriana on the baseline. She'll step out. Finds Kaya McCoy. Three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Jacayla with a rebound. Back to McCoy. Kaya. Off the glass and in. We got bodies hitting the floor. Kaya McCoy has her first two in the ballgame, and Springdale up 4, 34-30. This is Campbell. Nice little up and under move. Just couldn't get the finish. And Aubriana Wilson quickly into the front court comes Springdale. This is Carolinda working on Haney. Carolinda. Her shot off the glass. That's no good. Grabs her own rebound. And now we're going to get a foul. I think they're going to get Haney. They are.
No, McKinley Campbell
got
that
Campbell
one.
for it. Okay, now that's going to be 3 on McKinley Campbell. Adriana Hernandez checks in for Springdale.
This is an interesting decision for Coach Jenkins. Is she going to let McKinley Campbell, the freshman, ride with these 3 fouls? when she doesn't really have the experience to know. If you're a senior, you let the veteran leadership go through. But right now, this is not a senior.
Here's a run out. Great defensive play by MacArthur. Roller, up and under move. Shot rims out, no good. They're going to say last touch by Springdale with 3:41 to go here in the quarter.
You like to see Roller maybe give that up. I'd love to see a little Jason Williams white chocolate behind the back pass maybe, but that's a little too much to ask for sometimes.
Roller will inbound. Largest lead of the ball game for either team, 5 points. It's been close all the way. Here's Roller. She got that up and under move down pat.
She did. She had it again if she wanted it, just didn't want to take the shot right there initially.
20 on the shot clock. Here's MacArthur. Her shot short. Kaya comes down with a rebound, and Springdale looking to run. This is Adriana. Hernandez on the drive, working on Haney. Throws it into the Springdale bench, and Springdale will turn it over. Not really Adriana's game there. It's more of a spot-up shooter as Allie Vaughn checks in for Springdale. Aubriana Wilson will go to the bench.
Well, she wanted Coach Hunsucker to get involved in the game. She wanted to get a pass to Coach Hunsucker.
You know, it's funny. I've watched Coach Hunsucker in some of these drills. She's an old point guard for Ricky Smith down at Northside. That's not somebody you want to play one-on-one with. She will school you.
And you look at the other side, Coach Jenkins, a Hall of Famer for the Razorbacks.
Yeah.
Both these coaches can hoop.
This is Haney. Now Campbell, watched by Jacayla. Campbell all the way to the rack. Can't get the shot to go. And they're going to say last touch by Har-Ber. It'll be Springdale basketball with 2:49 to go here in the third quarter.
Kind of a stalemate right now between both teams. Not a lot of scoring going on in the last maybe 2 to 1 minute. And right now, that's kind of what you want to see if you're the Cats. You don't want to see a lot of scoring for the Bulldogs, but you also want to get the ball in the hole.
Kaya McCoy brings it across the timeline. Kaya finds Jacayla, and Springdale trying to reset. Here's Jacayla. Back to Kaya. Long three-pointer on the way. That shot rims out, no good. It's tapped around. Allie Vaughn comes away with it, and now we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to Springdale.
Seen a lot of jump balls, a lot of 50-50 balls.
We've seen a lot of bodies starting to hit the floor here in the second half, and with 2:31 to go, Springdale will inbound. 35 on the shot clock. Vaughn back to Bunch. Bunch working on the baseline on Campbell. Finds Charlene. Nice steal there by Campbell, and now we've got more bodies on the floor, and we'll see when they untangle everybody.
Oh, McKinley Campbell got out of the pack. She was not wanting to get into that.
Yeah. It's going to be Har-Ber basketball with 2:22 to go here. The game's kind of ground to a halt almost.
It has, and I just called it a stalemate. It's very, very fast, but uncontrolled by both teams right now.
Here's Campbell. Finds Roller in the corner. She's got the green light. Let's fly in the three good.
That's why she has the green light.
Delaney Roller's got 10.
She's been struggling a little bit this quarter, but just gets it to fall.
There's Adriana Hernandez answering right back. I told you, she shoots right around 50% from three-point land. You get a good look at it right there. She answers back, and it's back to a 4-point game. MacArthur finds Haney. That ball slapped away, whistle foul.
A little drama lesson right there by Maya Haney, but it's what you want to see if you're the Cats. You want to draw as many fouls as you possibly can. On the floor.
Wow, foul. I did not hear who they called the foul on.
I didn't hear it either, actually. I wish they had the board working. We normally have the board working where we can see fouls and points.
1:47 to go here in the quarter. 4-point ball game. Roller to inbound. Near steal by Charlene Hudson. MacArthur with the catch. Har-Ber with a fresh shot clock.
Charlene Hudson can defend. I will say that right now. I'll go on record.
She's one of the best in the conference at what she does. And right now she's got a tough matchup with MacArthur. They're going to get her for that one. They're going to get Hernandez for the foul.
Yeah.
Wow.
They called number 13, but that's McCoy. I don't know what the call was right there, actually.
So Har-Ber inbounds. Haney drives baseline, shot short, grabs her own rebound, whistle foul. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Maya Haney has been an X factor in this game for the Cats. Has done a great job of just being able to be strong with it. She shows shades of Patience McDaniel at some points in her game, just being aggressive in the paint.
She'll go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Haney tonight, 6 points, all coming in that second quarter. First free throw's no good.
That's also a freshman, if we were not clarifying that. There is 3 freshmen on this court right now for the Wildcats. Two very young teams.
Now, these are extremely young teams. Second shot from Haney. That won't go. Charlene Hudson pulls down the rebound. For those that like 6A West girls basketball, Charlene Hudson, just a sophomore. Hudson drives all the way to the rack, whistle foul. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Campbell's going to get the Madison Campbell variety, going to get the foul on that one. That's going to be her second. Charlene will go to the line. She'll shoot 2.
See, if that was McKinley Campbell, the Wildcats would have a very different situation on their hands. She would have picked up her 4th.
Charlene can't get the first. Charlene, a real good free throw shooter. Just 4 points tonight. 8 below her average in conference play, which she averages about 13. Second shot from Charlene Hudson. Can't get either one, so 4 missed free throws. Nets nothing, and it's 37-33 with 1:10 to go here in the quarter. This is Campbell on the drive. Throws the ball out of bounds, and Springdale's going to get it back.
This is on pace, or on par, I should say, for this ball game right now. Just right now, it's very fast and uncontrolled and not a lot of scoring going on because you can't get enough composure in the half court.
Alexa Fitzgerald is checked in for Har-Ber. Under a minute we go. Third quarter, 4-point lead for Springdale. This is Charlene on the drive. Charlene, floater in the lane, rolls it in. Charlene's got 6. Springdale has their largest lead at 6, 39-33. Now Allie Vaughn swipes it away, and Charlene's got it. Now a scrum on the floor, and we're going to get, what's the call?
Should be a jump ball.
We'll see. Yep, it is a jump ball. Possession arrow going to Springdale. I'll give these refs a lot of credit. This game's been physical.
It has been physical, and it's been very chippy.
Yeah, and they have kept control here, not let things get out of hand. Leticia Ramirez is going to sit down for Springdale. Aubriana Wilson back into the ball game. 40.1 on the clock. Springdale's got it with 30 on the shot clock.
They're going to send a double team at Hudson. That's a very interesting decision.
Charlene back to Aubriana. Now to Allie Vaughn. Three-pointer out of the corner, short. Allie grabs her own rebound. Spin move. That shot swatted away. Jazz MacArthur's got it. Shot clock's off, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul.
That should be the 5th team foul. Unless the board's beating me to it, that should be the 5th team foul.
Carolina gets whistled for it. That's her second.
No, the board did beat me to it. Yeah, there you go.
McKinley Campbell's checking back in. She's got 3 fouls, 18.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Har-Ber can hold if they want. 6-point ball game. This is Springdale's largest lead at 39-33. This is MacArthur. This is Campbell on the baseline. And we're going to get a blocking foul. That's going to go on Carolina Hudson. She's picked up 2 quick. That's 3 now, and that will send Campbell to the line to shoot 2.
And you see it, what we talked about earlier, the new rule in 6A basketball, I think in the state of Arkansas basketball, is when it's 5 fouls, it's automatic 2 free throws. They've gone away from the one-on-one situation. I think that's college women's basketball that's based off of, if I'm right.
I believe you are correct.
I think, yes, college women's basketball is what's based off of.
Campbell gets the first. Changes coming for both teams. Leticia Ramirez, Jacayla Bunch coming in for Springdale. Looks like Fitzgerald's going to check in for Campbell if there's a make with 5.9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Second shot from
situation.
Campbell.
They don't want to get a foul on McKinley Campbell in the late situation.
Campbell can't get the second. Aubriana pulls the rebound down. Whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go on Roller. It does.
Will. That's our third.
It's 3 for Delaney Roller. Springdale will inbound with 3.9 seconds to go. 5-point lead, 39-34. We're setting up for a really good fourth quarter. Here's Jacayla. Into the front court. They look for Allie. Can't handle it. Campbell comes away with it, and that's how the third quarter ends. Our score after 3. Springdale 39. Har-Ber 34. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
39-34 our scores. We start the fourth quarter. It's been nip and tuck virtually the entire way. Springdale outscores Har-Ber in the third quarter 11-9.
Now, Zach, I've never called you old on the live stream, but
appreciate that.
Nip and tuck might be the oldest thing I've ever heard you say.
Give me some time. The night is young, my man. The night is young. We start the fourth quarter. Boys game's coming up right after this one. We've got a good one going right here. These are two really good basketball teams. 4-1 in conference play. Springdale 15-3 overall. Har-Ber 13-5. We've got girls basketball going on tonight. Springdale and Har-Ber are both tied with Northside and Fayetteville.
And Har-Ber actually has the lead right now with points. So they are technically the 1 seed right now if it were to end today.
Fitzgerald inbounds the basketball. We start the fourth quarter. This is Jazz MacArthur with the basketball. She's looking for help here. They look down to Haney. Haney, nice catch. Shot rolls in good. So Maya Haney has her first points in the second half. It cuts the lead down to 3 at 39-36.
And right now, Coach Jenkins, I'm guaranteeing, is preaching some defense because this Bulldog team can put a lot of points on the board, but if you get them to take some worse shots and let them push out a little more, kind of a little bit like that, then that's kind of the shots you're wanting.
Three-pointer by Kaya McCoy, not good. Haney comes down with a rebound, and now Springdale really turning up the pressure. They're going to get Charlene for the foul. That's going to be her third, if my math is right. First foul of the quarter.
I don't know if we should trust either of our math up here.
Now, the PA does not resonate up in our direction, and the board's not working. So, well, I know she has 2 of them, so we'll go with
yeah, well, there we go.
We'll go
minimum
with 3.
of 2, possibly 3.
MacArthur with the basketball finds Fitzgerald on the wing. This is Roller. Dangerous three-point shooter. Finds MacArthur. She fires a 3. I think that ball got slapped by Kaya McCoy. And with a minute gone here, the Dogs are going to get it back with a 3-point lead.
And right now, if you're the Wildcats, you want to play solid defense, not foul, not get into the bonus early, because I can already see this game is going to go down to free throws.
Here's Charlene Hudson with the basketball, working on MacArthur. Charlene steps back, pulls up at the foul line. Shot too strong, no good. Haney with a rebound.
Haney has to have a double-double. I mean, well, she doesn't have the points yet, but she has to have the rebounds. She's done a great job for the Cats tonight, just being able to be there at the right spot at the right time.
90 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's MacArthur. Her shot's good, and the foul. Foul's going to go on Charlene Hudson, and if that is, again, if my math is correct, that's 4 on Charlene, and very quickly off the bench comes Carolinda Hudson. MacArthur.
Yep, 4th personal. They just announced it down there.
Don't check my math. I know what I'm doing. Been doing this a long time. 6:29 to go. MacArthur will step to the line for the and 1. Charlene's going to sit down. She'll probably sit for about 3 minutes.
You've been doing it longer probably than I've been alive.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Yes. Very, very happy to point that out. MacArthur can't get it to go. Carolinda comes away with this. Springdale hangs on to that 1-point lead. Carolinda Hudson quickly across the timeline. 2 years ago, was an all-conference freshman. Injured last year. Here's Aubriana. Her shot high off the glass rolls in good. Aubriana's got 13. Springdale gets the lead back to 3 at 41-38. This is MacArthur. Finds Campbell. Wide open. 3-pointer. Rims out, no good. Haney with a rebound. Ball's knocked away. I believe Jacayla is going to get whistled for the foul.
Yeah, I think Jacayla
gets her second.
Waiting for Mr. Park to kind of call it out. But, yeah, I mean, right there, Maya Haney doing a great job on the boards. You got to give her credit where credit is due for the Wildcats. They have done a great job of pushing the boards even without their with their limited size.
Kinley Campbell's checked back in for Har-Ber. She's got the basketball on the wing, working on Carolinda Hudson. She drives center. Left-handed shot, that won't go. Springdale's got the basketball, and we've got whistles and a timeout, Springdale. 5:44 to go in the ball game. Dogs lead by 3. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
.544 to go in the ball game. 3-point lead for Springdale. Just making a comment. It's hot up here.
It is hot.
I'll tell you what, it is freezing outside. If you're not here in Northwest Arkansas, it has been cold all week.
It has been. I mean, I'm at college at the U of A. We've had school canceled every single day except for Thursday and Friday.
Toughen up. We never had that problem.
I think someone went on record saying it was the longest break Arkansas has ever given.
Awesome.
Longest winter break. I'm glad to be a part of that.
So out of the timeout, Springdale will have the basketball. They'll have 31 seconds on the shot clock. For Springdale, it will be Aubriana Wilson, Kaya McCoy, Adriana Hernandez, Jacayla Bunch, Carolinda Hudson. For Har-Ber, let's see here, McKinley Campbell, Maya Henry, Madison Campbell, Delaney Roller, and Jazz MacArthur, the 5 for Har-Ber. Springdale to inbound the ball. Jacayla's got it on the wing. Here we go. Springdale tried to find Aubriana. Nice steal there by Campbell. Back the other direction. This is McKinley Campbell. 2.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 3-point ball game. We're getting exactly what we expected. Campbell, left-handed shot up and good. McKinley Campbell.
Jacayla Bunch has the size advantage, so you look at McKinley Campbell doing that shot, kind of threw it up a little blindly a little bit.
That's going to be number 4 on McKinley Campbell. Jacayla's going to go to the line. She's going to shoot 2. And we'll see what they're going to leave her in the ball game, it looks like. Jacayla Bunch, 2 out of 4 at the line tonight, just 2 points. She averages 6 in the conference so far. Left-hander lets fly, shot misses.
They said they actually charged that to Madison Campbell down.
Okay.
They said that down low, but I don't know because I thought that was charged to McKinley Campbell. Might have been in the cookie jar, Madison.
Second shot from Jacayla won't go, and the lead stays at 1.
Free throws have been an issue for both teams tonight.
We approach the 5-minute mark. This is Jazz MacArthur with the basketball. Back to McKinley Campbell. She drives. Little floater off the glass and in.
And the lead is regained for the Wildcats. This is a crucial moment to get the lead back. They were down by, I think, 7 or 9 at one point by the Bulldogs. I think that was the biggest lead of the night.
Carolinda, her shot, that won't go. Jacayla finds it. Here's Kaya. 3-pointer on the way. That shot's good.
Gone.
Kaya McCoy. Her first 3-pointer in the ball game. She's got 5, and Springdale goes back up by 2, 44-42.
Can't let her get red hot. She can get going.
Largest lead of the night is 6, 39-33. 4:30 to go in the ball game. Jazz MacArthur finds Delaney Roller at the foul line. That shot rims out, no good. Jacayla Bunch with a rebound.
I mean, a good set-up play for the Cats to get a shot in the half court. Just couldn't go down for Delaney Roller.
Jacayla with the spin finds Adriana Hernandez. Her 3, that's long. Campbell with the rebound.
Wildcats got a break right there. That's a great three-point shooter stepping into a shot that was wide open.
Campbell with the spin. That shot swatted away by Jacayla Bunch. It'll be Wildcat basketball. 4:02 to go in the ball game. 2-point lead for Springdale. Har-Ber's outscored Springdale here in the quarter 8-5, and we're going to take a quick timeout. It's everything we expected. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Boys game's coming up in a little bit. We've got 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the ball game. Springdale leads 44-42. This has been, I think, everything that we expected. It has been, here lately, a little bit of a foul fest.
It has been.
Yes. It's been a parade to the foul line. It's kind of, I think, what we expected, a physical game.
physical. I mean, both teams love to push the pace. They love to get out and transition, and sometimes that comes with steals. And when you can't steal the ball, you foul.
Yeah, we say they like to push the pace. Neither team's had 50 points yet. I really thought we would have a game probably in the 60s, maybe the low 70s, the way these teams like to run. But Har-Ber's done a great job slowing Springdale down. So off of every miss, Springdale likes to run, and they have done a really nice job getting back, defending the backcourt, and making Springdale work from the half court. Jazz MacArthur's got the basketball on the wing. Aubriana Wilson on her. MacArthur with a crossover finds Campbell. Campbell going to drive. Drew contact, shot high off the glass and in.
McKinley Campbell can do just that. She'll get into the paint, she'll dissect you, and she'll also get a bucket.
She's got 7 in the second half, 13 in the ball game, and we are tied at 44. Whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go on Maya Haney. That's going to be 3.
It's a little bit of a hand check right there. Had to get her hands off. You got to be able to not guard with your hands on a player, but off.
Charlene Hudson's going to check back in. She's been out for about 2.5 minutes. She's got 4 fouls. She's going to have to be really, really careful if she wants to stay in the ballgame the rest of the way. Here's a steal by Campbell. Campbell all the way to the rim. That's good. So Madison Campbell gives Har-Ber the lead at 46-44. Their first lead since the second quarter.
That was a crucial bucket by Campbell. It was also a smart decision by Charlene Hudson to not pick up the foul.
Aubriana Wilson lets fly on the 3. Back iron, no good. Kyle McCoy comes down with a rebound, finds Jacayla Bunch, and Springdale will reset with a fresh 35. Aubriana, three-pointer again, good. Aubriana Wilson right back. Aubriana's got 16, and Springdale leads by 1, 47-46 as we approach 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Is anybody else seeing the trend that when the Wildcats score, the Bulldogs answer? That has happened pretty much every single time that the Wildcats have regained a lead.
This is MacArthur. She'll pull up. Jumper. Rims out, no good. Jacayla Bunch with the rebound. I think she got hit in the face. And
yeah, she did.
And she's kind of dabbing at her eye. It was a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Springdale. And, you know, we don't talk about the possession arrow enough. That's going to become very, very important here as we with as many bodies that are hitting the floor.
And the foul count's kind of almost the same, 2 and 3. So it's going to be important to those to stay similar. And there you go. You talked about it right there. Possession arrow now goes to the Wildcats in a crucial possession right here. It's 2:37 left to play in the fourth quarter, and the Wildcats need a bucket.
Charlene Hudson couldn't get the driving layup. Good defense there by Campbell in the jump ball. Possession arrow now favors Har-Ber as they get the basketball with 2:34 to go. This is McKinley Campbell. It's a great matchup right here. McKinley Campbell, Jacayla Bunch. McCampbell finds Roller. Lost control of the basketball. Springdale's got it.
Interesting decision right there to double Roller, make her freak out a little bit by sending the threat of the double team even, and it kind of works, honestly.
Aubriana Wilson drives all the way to the basket. Foul is going to go, I believe, on Campbell.
Yep, McKinley Campbell, fourth
foul. That's each team with 3 team fouls. Just something to keep an eye on as Aubriana steps to the line. She's 0 for 2 from the line tonight. 16 points overall.
Well, the storyline that we're going to follow right now, though, is the biggest storyline we've seen in this game so far. The 2 star players for Springdale and Har-Ber in McKinley Campbell and Charlene Hudson both have 4 fouls.
Second shot upcoming for Aubriana. Mentioned 16 in the ballgame. Now 0 for 3 from the line. Make it 0 for 4. It's not a typical night for Aubriana at the line. 1-point ball game. 2 minutes to go.
She struggled from the line, but she has not struggled putting the ball in the hole. Has done a great job scoring for the Bulldogs tonight.
Campbell finds MacArthur. That shot too strong, no good. Whistle, foul.
You have a little push in the back. Maya Haney doing a good job again getting on the boards.
Aubriana Wilson's going to get whistled for the foul. It's team foul number 4. 1:53 to go in the ball game. Springdale by 1. Roller trying to get it in, finds MacArthur, can't control it. It'll be Springdale basketball. Panic just a little bit.
Those are a little bit of the nerves. When you're in this tight of a ball game, you're gonna get the nerves back that you played with in the first quarter. They're coming back.
Charlene Hudson's got the basketball.
They're gonna pick her up in the full court. Interesting decision. Look how much time that wasted off the shot clock, though. That wasted 10 seconds off the shot clock by just picking her up in the full court.
1:35 to go in the ball game. Hudson working off a pick from her sister Carolinda. Hudson. And we're going to get a jump ball, and possession arrow is going to favor Springdale. They'll keep possession with 1:27 to go.
That's Madison Campbell for you, folks. She is a great defender, the toughest defender on this Wildcat team, kind of like a Jacayla Bunch, but for the Wildcats.
11 on the shot clock, and we're going to get a timeout. 1:27 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
1:27 to go in the ball game. 47-46 our score. Har-Ber has outscored Springdale here in the fourth quarter, 12-8. Cut that lead, which was 5 at the break, down to 1, and where we are right now. It has been everything we thought it would be. Tough, physical, hard-nosed. I think we got everything but the high score we thought we were going to get.
This game has lived up to expectations. I called it a dogfight, pun intended, earlier in the ball game, and it has lived up to that. It has been scrappy, it's been chippy, it's been everything you would want in a Springdale Har-Ber matchup.
Springdale's going to get the basketball. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Keep that number in mind as the teams break the timeout. No changes as far as personnel goes. Springdale will inbound. Aubriana looking for help. Gets the ball to Charlene, and Springdale set the offense here with 10 seconds.
See,
Springdale
Madison Campbell,
with
no
5.
fouls.
They're going to have to go. Charlene loses control of it. Now we got a scrum on the floor, not the possession Springdale wanted. And Har-Ber's going to get the basketball here with 1:16 to go in the ball game.
Credit goes to Madison Campbell right there. I mean, the very good defense to not allow Charlene Hudson to get downhill initially like she wanted to, and then Charlene Hudson just not being too aware of the shot clock
That's
at the
the third
moment.
time tonight Springdale's had a little shot clock awareness issue. This is Campbell. She'll drive. Finds Madison Campbell offensive foul.
Wow.
McKinley Campbell, if my math is right, that's 5.
That should be.
And we'll see. Yeah, it looks like it. So McKinley Campbell's had a heck of a game tonight. She's going to foul out with 15. 9 of that came in the second half. Alexa Fitzgerald's going to check back in. It's kind of an offense for defense switch there. Alexa can shoot a little bit, but you're really losing an A-plus defender in McKinley Campbell.
Losing an A-plus defender. You get Fitzgerald, who's not a bad defender at all, but you're also losing a go-to bucket in McKinley Campbell.
Under a minute to go. Springdale with the basketball. Jacayla Bunch drives.
Not the possession Springdale drew up either.
Nope.
This is right now a very stalemate game.
Everybody's very, very tense right now with 56 seconds to go in the ballgame. The arena is full.
The arena is full. The pressure is on. This is Springdale Har-Ber. The entire city might be here tonight, and the girls are feeling it right now.
Another turnover here, and with 44.2 seconds left, Springdale's going to get the basketball back. 9-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Something to keep an eye on here as Springdale will inbound the basketball. You know, just getting it in is going to be a bit of an issue here. Har-Ber's going 94 feet. Charlene's got it. Now she's going to need help. Over to Jacayla. Springdale trying to get it across the timelines. Finds Aubriana. They do.
This is going to be a nail-biter to the end.
30 seconds to go in the ball game. This is Aubriana Wilson working on Delaney Roller. Aubriana behind the back, steps back. 12 on the shot clock. Here's Carolinda. Springdale now. Boy, they are really taking this thing down here. 8 seconds on the shot clock, 16.5 seconds to go in the ball game. We'll hold it here.
And this is a smart decision by Coach Hunsucker to kind of go to the end. They have the 1-point lead there and no rush of a bucket. They do not need it to win this ball game. But one thing the Wildcats do need is a bucket.
They need the basketball back.
They need the basketball back. And the plan by Coach Hunsucker right now is to give them the ball back with as much or as less time as she can give them back.
16.5 seconds to go in the ball game. Boys game going to come up about 20 minutes after the finale of this one. Who knows how this one's going to go? We could have a game winner. We could have a defensive stalemate. Heck, at this point we could go to overtime. It's been that kind of night here in Springdale. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Public Schools Television. He is Connor Jenkins. I am Zach Arns. We have we meet twice a year. For those for the Wildcat fans not familiar with me, I do the games for Springdale. For my Springdale folks not familiar with Connor, he does the Har-Ber games. Does a great job with them, and it is a whole lot of fun here. These two good basketball teams, 13-5 Har-Ber, 4-1 in the conference. Springdale 15-3, 4-1 in the conference. Somebody's going to be tied for first at the end of the night.
Yeah, we talked about it too a little bit. I mean, the pride and joy of Springdale right now has been basketball by both schools, Springdale and Har-Ber.
Here we go. Springdale to inbound. Aubriana Wilson looking for help. Ball's taken away, and now we've got a scrum on the floor, and we talked about the possession arrow, and it goes to Springdale with 12.7 seconds to go in the ball game. A very disjointed inbounds play. Springdale's going to get an opportunity here to try it again. Har-Ber doesn't have to foul. That ball's knocked out of bounds.
This is also a lot of time being wasted off the clock.
0.8 seconds went off the game clock, so now it's at 11.9.
Good math.
Didn't say it was right. Just said it was. Here's Carolinda. She drives baseline, tries to find Kyle McCoy. Alexa Fitzgerald couldn't control it, and Springdale's going to get the basketball with 8 seconds left. The shot clock is off. Adriana Hernandez coming in for Springdale. Jacayla Bunch going to sit down. Adriana, an excellent free throw shooter, and you got to imagine as soon as the ball gets over the timeline, Springdale's going to wind up at the line. Or at least that's Har-Ber's hope, or a steal.
And Har-Ber does have 3 timeouts left, so when they get the ball, they have the opportunity to take that timeout.
So now we've got a timeout here. Not sure what the discussion is, unless it's about resetting the shot clock. Yeah, they're going to put time back on the shot clock.
I mean, the ball never did change possession.
No, they put 1 second on the shot clock.
This is very interesting.
It's huge.
That's a huge play call by the referees in this ball game.
And now we're going to get a timeout, Har-Ber. 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Springdale's got a 1-point lead. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television. Well, the teams have their final instructions. Both teams in the bonus. 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Springdale by 1. It feels like we've been at 47-46 for about a half an hour now.
But Springdale, I think you're right. Maybe.
Springdale will inbound with 1 second on the shot clock. Aubriana finds Jacayla, who lets it fly, and it's going to be a shot clock violation, and there's 5.6 seconds to go in the ball game. It looks like they're going to reset it.
Now they're going to have a discussion, though, because if 1 second came off the shot clock, how did 3 seconds come off the game clock?
So they'll reset it. Har-Ber will have, 7 seconds?
Should be 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Or they're not going to reset it at all.
Again, if my understanding of the rule is correct, Springdale can foul. Here's MacArthur. Spots up. Her shot on the way. It's no good, and Springdale's going to come out of here with a very big victory. They're going to go to 5-1 in conference play. Whew. I mean, this was, we talked about it. This is everything you wanted in a basketball game. Springdale gets the 1-point win, 47-46 our final. Har-Ber going to fall to 4-2 in conference play. Springdale going to go to 5-1. We'll be tied for first at the end of the night when we get the results from Northside and from Fayetteville. We got a really good one coming up. The boys game Coming up here in about 20 minutes, Connor and I will be back to break it down. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Final score in the girls' game, Springdale 47, Har-Ber 46. Springdale Public Schools basketball is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Slim Chickens,
Delicious,
Trade Pro, United Federal Credit Union, Tacos for Life,
delicious,
and Storms and Swiderski Orthodontics. Again, our final score in the girls' game, Springdale 47, Har-Ber 46. Springdale goes to 16-3 overall, 5-1 in conference play. Har-Ber drops to 13-6, 4-2 in conference play. Some stars for both teams. We'll start with Har-Ber tonight. Hard to argue that McKinley Campbell, that loss there, fouling out at the end. She had 15 points tonight. Springdale did a really nice job on Delaney Roller in the second half. She winds up in double figures, has 10, but only 3 in the second half. And then Jazz MacArthur, boy, she is going to be something as she gets older here.
Yes.
7 points for the Wildcats tonight. Maya Haney, I don't know how much you expected her to score, but 8 points tonight, double digits in rebounds. She was really, really strong on the boards, gave the Wildcats a chance there at the end.
I mean, a lot of key players stepped up for the Wildcats, but they still didn't step up in the time that mattered. And the in-play was not probably what they wanted to happen. Jazz MacArthur takes the heave, and that's probably not what the Wildcats drew up. But at the end of the day, they go to 4-2. The Bulldogs go to 5-1. They've got a game tomorrow. They've got to move on.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that at all. Both of these teams, because of the weather, they're going to play tomorrow. Har-Ber goes down to Fayetteville. We'll be hosting Northside back at Bulldog Gymnasium, so it's going to be.
How about the hardest matchups back to back?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, you got to turn around, get ready for Vic Rimmer and Ricky Smith, two of the best coaches to ever do it in the state, and it's going to be crazy. Springdale tonight. Here's Charlene Hudson. Charlene had a tough night offensively by her standards. 6 points tonight. Really, the star of the ball game was Aubriana Wilson. She had 16 tonight. Hit a bunch of shots, some threes that really kind of stemmed the tide for the Wildcats. The only other player for Springdale in double figures was Charlene Hudson. She had 10 tonight. Adriana Hernandez hit a couple of big threes. She had 8. Mentioned Charlene had 6. Kaya McCoy had 5. And then rounding out the scoring for Springdale, Jacayla Bunch with 2. Final score, 47-46. Boys are about 10 minutes away or so. Connor and I will come right back for that one. And, man, I think we're in for another good one.
Oh, it's going to be primetime television. Don't go anywhere.
So Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours, thank you.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Welcome back to Wildcat Arena as we get set for the boys' game coming up. If you're just hopping on, girls' game was classic. It may not have been, they're not all Mona Lisas, but it was a incredibly physical, intense ball game. Springdale comes away with a 47-46 win, and now we get set for the boys' game, which has a lot of implications here. And again, we mentioned it at the end of the girls' game that these teams got to play tonight, and then they got to play tomorrow night.
And they got to play tomorrow night, yes.
And this is not going to be easy. You got your crosstown rival tonight. Then Har-Ber goes down to Fayetteville, and Springdale will host Northside tomorrow. So, these are crucial games. Every league game's a crucial game. And as we look at the standings, when we start tonight, Har-Ber is 5-0 in conference play. They're tied with Fayetteville, so that's obviously going to set up a big matchup tomorrow. Springdale 3-2 on the year. Came off a loss, 72-70, lost to Bentonville the other night. Didn't shoot it particularly well until the fourth quarter, and then all of a sudden everybody got hot. And Springdale's going to have to bring that into this ball game. No Isaiah Seeley tonight, still dealing with an injury. So it's going to be a couple of things Springdale's going to have to do. One, you're going to have to play great defense, which has been an issue of late. And that burden falls to Cy Bates and Jarvis Palmer. If you haven't seen Jarvis play, he's a whole lot of fun to watch. Cy's that physical presence they have down low. Now for Har-Ber, this is a team that I've watched a couple of times on film, and man, they can just fill it up.
They can. I mean, this is very high-scoring offense. We talk about it a lot on the Har-Ber live streams, that all 5 of the starters for the Cats can put the ball in the hole. And that is something that these Cats do. It's the first time in a long time that Coach Deffenbaugh has gone to a smaller lineup and not play a true big, in the words of that. And he plays Jabari Washington, the sophomore, who will light it up if you sag off.
For Springdale, they've got 5 guys that average in double figures in league play. The guy to keep an eye on tonight is going to be Cy Bates. He's a double-double waiting to happen. He's going to have to – he picked it up the other night against Bentonville, 21 in that ball game and 13 rebounds. Cy can fill it up when he has to, but he's got to have some help tonight. Jarvis Palmer's probably the guy that's going to be able to do that. Brylan Sims.
I would give it to Sims, too.
Sims is he's one of these wiry, 6'5". He plays the 2 guard. He's with the injury to Sealy. He's sort of dropped down to the 3 spot. He's a guy that they need to get going early. If they're going to hang, this Har-Ber team can score. Springdale averages about 65 a game in conference play. They're going to need more than that tonight if they're going to beat Har-Ber tonight.
About 75 for the Wildcats. So
it's going to be. I know one thing. If the girls' game was any indication, it's going to be a physical game. And
it's going to be physical, and if the referees allow it like they did in the girls' game, there could be some fights going on. It's going to be chippy. And it could be chippy.
A couple of things to keep an eye on for Springdale, just having watched them all year long. Stephen Tostin's taken over at the point guard spot. He's got to stay out of foul trouble. He's been in foul trouble the last couple of nights. When he doesn't get in foul trouble, he'll give you 10 and 10. If he gets in foul trouble, the offense sort of bogs down. He's a key tonight for them. And Holton Plant, who's come on here in the last couple of games, he had 10 the other night against Bentonville, 6'4". He can play. He's got the outside game. He's got the inside game. He's a guy that's sort of coming on for Coach Price. But it's going to be fun.
Yes.
And, you can just sort of feel the energy here in the building. The girls' game was an epic one. And, we've got people, if you've never been in Wildcat Arena, there's a kind of a gate that goes around the top of this. And we've got standing room only in here.
Yes. This is the city of Springdale's primetime event. It's like when the Clippers and the Lakers go at it in Staples Center. It's time to go.
It's funny. We got adults sitting up around us. We're in the last row of the arena. This is usually where the kids come to hide from their parents, but we've got the parents up here. So it's going to be a good one. We're going to turn it over here to public address announcer for the starting lineups here in just a second, and sit back and enjoy, man. It doesn't get any better here in the city of Springdale than what we've got going right now. Starting lineups coming up. Then it's the Dogs and the Cats. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Here's your starting lineups. First, the visiting team, your Springdale Bulldogs. Number 2, Brian Sims. Number 3, Tyler Bell. Number 12, Jarvis Palmer. Number 23, Stephen Thompson. And number 24, Cy Bates. Head coach for the Bulldogs, Jeremy Price. And now, Wildcat fans, let's make some noise for your Har-Ber Wildcats.
So there you have it. The starting lineups are in. Har-Ber 17-1 on the year, 5-0 in the league. Springdale 10-8 overall, 3-2 in the league. It's going to be a good one. Place is packed, man. You can feel the energy.
Packed.
There are people here. I can tell you, I recognize a few of them. They ain't Springdale folks. They just came to watch a ball game, and we're going to get a good one here tonight. It's like Brylan Sims going to jump center.
And Brylan Sims, I remember him from last year. I got that little index memory right here. He played for Fayetteville, I think, last year. Was a very good player. He had one of his best games for Fayetteville against Har-Ber last year. See if that repeats tonight.
Well, he's going to need it because this is a very high-scoring Har-Ber team. Jabari Washington going to jump center against Brylan Sims. And here we go. 6A basketball from Wildcat Arena is underway. Washington wins the tap. Har-Ber's got the basketball, and they will start with it.
We talked about this before the game. Who is going to match up with Muldrew? It's going to be Sims early on.
And Springdale going to have to watch the foul issues here as Cortland Muldrew opens the scoring here. Springdale not real deep with the injuries they've had in the last couple of weeks. Springdale runs about 8 deep, and that's about it. Here's Stephen Toston looking for help. Finds Jarvis Palmer. Jarvis pulls up at the foul line. Shot on the way good. So Jarvis Palmer gets Springdale on the board, and we exchange twos. 37 seconds gone. It's 2-2.
And if anybody hasn't lived in the town of Springdale, if you don't know it, Cortland Muldrew was a Springdale Bulldog last year, now a Har-Ber Wildcat. This is an interesting game for him, and see how he performs tonight.
Jackson Conley can't get it to go. Jarvis comes down with it. Whistle foul. It's going to go on Conley. That'll be his first. Springdale will get the basketball here. 7:09 to go in the first quarter, just underway. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Public Schools Television. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Arns. We get to do this twice a year, man, and this is among my favorite things in the world is to get to do Springdale Har-Ber games.
Holiday event.
It is. Springdale's got the basketball. Here's Cy Bates. He'll spot up. Three-pointer. That's too strong. No good. Brylan Sims tracks it down. Brylan in double figures in every game so far in conference play. Here's Toston. Looking for help now. Hands to Jarvis. He'll spot up. Jarvis Palmer. Shot on the way good.
And Palmer's got a statement to make, too, tonight. He's the new guard for this Bulldog team. He's the one who's taken over the reins from Cortland Muldrew from last year. He's got a statement to make.
Springdale traps Conley on the far side. Conley trying to get out of there, does. And we'll get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Stephen Toston. And I mentioned this. Stephen, he's had some foul problems. Picks up his first, and Coach has had a pretty quick hook with him lately. He picks up that second one. He'll sit the rest of the first half. Har-Ber to inbound.
So if you're the Wildcats, would you attack?
I don't think you have a choice. I mean, I don't know that you make it part of your game plan, but if it happens, it happens. Cortland can't hit the shot. It's going to go out of bounds. Springdale will get it back with 6:18 to go here in the first quarter. Tyler Bell will inbound. He's a three-pointer. That's a guy just waiting to hit threes from the corners. Har-Ber going to show some pressure now.
This is a patented
and we're going to get
from Har-Ber.
A whistle. Not sure what the whistle is for. They're talking to Jarvis Palmer here on the near side.
Well, this is something Har-Ber has been known to do, especially this year, is that 2-2-1 press.
Okay, looks like it was a shot clock issue. So now they take 2 seconds off, and Tyler Bell will inbound. Springdale breaks the press, and Brylan Sims has it on the wing. Working on Wood. Brylan pulls up, shot of the way short. Conley with a rebound. Jackson Conley. Bounce pass underneath, good. Nice look there to Lee. We got a tie ball game at 4-4.
That's the pace. And you see Coach Deffenbaugh, he adapts every year to what he's been given. And this year he's been given athletes that can just go. And this year he's really adapted to it and gone with it.
Cy looking for Brylan Sims. Ball goes into the student section, and it will be Har-Ber basketball. 5:40 to go here, first quarter.
Muldrew is just a stud, averaging around 23 to 25 points per game in that area, and just doing a great job of being able to get inside, score the ball, and then be able to knock down the three. Really a triple threat player.
Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Jabari Washington. It'll be a turnover. Springdale will get it back. 5:23 to go here. 4-4. This feels like the girls' game all over again. It's just going to be a physical basketball game, so guys, settle in. Wherever you're watching, glad to have you along. Stephen Toston fires three-pointer. That's no good. Conley with a rebound.
The best thing about this game is that you don't have to be a Springdale or a Har-Ber fan to watch this game. You have to be a basketball fan because it's going to be fun no matter what.
Muldrew on the drive, looking for Lee. Pass intercepted there by Tyler Bell, and Springdale races into the front court. Tossed it to Sims. Three-pointer. No good. Conley with a rebound. Conley strong on the boards tonight. That's his third rebound already. Jackson Conley finds Muldrew. Muldrew tries to drive baseline. Cut off by two Springdale Bulldogs. Nice look to Washington for the easy two.
That's been something that's been there for the Wildcats tonight is they drive baseline and they have someone that's right there in the dunker spot able to put in layups.
Jarvis Palmer can't get it to go. Sion, they're fighting for it. Couldn't come away with it. Lee with a rebound, and Har-Ber's got it with 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Muldrew with the spin. Can't get the layup to go. Follow won't go. Ball batted around. Washington tracks it down at the timeline. Har-Ber will reset with 30 on the clock. Now a near steal there by Jarvis Palmer. This is Jackson Conley. Wood, bounce pass, stolen. Brylan Sims comes away with it. Springdale on the run. Sims pulls up at the foul line. His shot's good.
I'm telling you, Sims is going to be a problem tonight. He had his best game last year that I think he had against Har-Ber Wildcats defensively and offensively. He's looking to do the same tonight.
14 a game for Brylan. He's got his first two. We're tied up at 6, 3:35 to go first quarter. Backdoor cut to Muldrew for the easy two.
Little dunk time for Cortland Muldrew, just getting the bucket in a flashy fashion. And that's something the Wildcats have been a lot better at this year, is putting that dunker in the position to get it and slam it down.
Stephen Toston with the basketball. Cy Bates. Cy back to Palmer. Spots up. Three-pointer on the way. Good. Jarvis Palmer's got 7 here in the first quarter, and Springdale takes a lead 9-8 as we approach the 3-minute mark in the first quarter.
Well, if you joined our live stream to watch defense, there's not a lot of it going on right now. It's really been an offensive game. It's been a drive, draw, kick offense for both teams so far. It's been working.
Washington can't get it to go, can't get his rebound to go, and Toston comes away with a good defense there by Springdale. Toston quickly into the corner. Up and in. Stephen Toston's got his first 2, and Springdale goes up by 3, 11-8.
And this is my philosophy between these Springdale Har-Ber games. I don't care what the teams are. It's always going to be a fun matchup, and it's always going to be head-to-head going at it.
Conley with the basketball, working on Cy Bates. That's a good matchup. Here's Hayden Wood. He throws up the 3 basket. It's good, and the foul. Now, who is the foul on?
I think Sims. Although both him and Muldrew got wrapped up in it, so it could be on either. On Sims, yeah.
Yep, so they're going to get Brylan for the foul. The three-pointer's good. So we're tied up at 11, 2:22 to go in the first quarter. Change coming for Springdale. Jackson Hallam's going to check in, as well as Holden Plant. There's Conley on the wing, has the ball swatted away by Cy Bates. Able to recover, finds Muldrew, whistle foul. That's going to go on Jarvis Palmer. That's going to be his first. It's team foul number 3.
And that's something that you're going to see a lot tonight, is just very physical action between both these teams.
Fresh 35 for the Wildcats. This is Lee, drive center. Ball knocked away, and they're going to say last touched by Springdale. Har-Ber will remain in possession of the basketball. 27 on the shot clock. 2:09 to go here in the first quarter. Ball swatted out of bounds by Cy Bates, and we'll do it again.
And you kind of talked about it earlier with me outside the live stream, giving me that little Springdale update. Cy Bates is a great defender, and I can see it right now. He's doing a great job. I'm surprised he's not on Muldrew to start the game, but they start him on Conley.
And we're going to get another whistle. Well, this game is just ground to a halt. Jarvis is going to pick up his second. This has been an issue so far this season for Jarvis Palmer. He does get into foul trouble, and he's got 2 here in the first quarter. But again, Springdale not very deep. Coach Price not with a lot of options when it comes to his backcourt. Now Springdale going to double Muldrew. Conley with the catch, finds Wood. Wood on the spin. This is Washington, his shot. Won't go. Lee can't control it. You got a scrum underneath. Washington comes away with it and the 2. And we're going to get a timeout. Har-Ber, 1:44 to go here in the first quarter. 13-11 our score. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television. Time.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
$1:44 to go here in the first quarter. 13-11 our score. Springdale will inbound. No changes for either side. Jarvis Palmer with the basketball. Now Tyler Bell. Springdale going to have to break this press and do it quickly. Here's Toston. Stephen Toston to the basket. Shot's no good. They're going to say last touch by Har-Ber. It'll be Springdale basketball. Checking in for Har-Ber, Taven Bledsaw.
Taven Bledsaw, he's just going to get down low. He's not a shooter per se, so you might see the Bulldogs sag off, and that's who they send the double team from. But he can score inside.
There's Tyler Bell in the corner. Tyler had 8 the other night. Bounce pass, Stephen Toston looking for help. Lost control of it. Har-Ber's got it. This is Conley all the way to the basket. Shot swatted by Jarvis Palmer, and the Dogs come back the other way.
That's kind of the plays that you see from a Springdale Har-Ber game.
Sy with a pretty jump shot. Comes back on the other end, and we're tied at 13 with 1:05 to go in the first quarter.
Boy, I don't get to watch him a lot, but I love me some Sy Bates.
Sy's he's a good kid. Nice look there underneath. Basket's good. Lee with the basket. It's a 2-point lead for Har-Ber here at 15-13.
And this is right now the time that you need to get a bucket. You need this to be a tied game going into the second quarter.
Stephen Toston with the spin. Finds Palmer. Three-pointer out of the corner. Good.
Or a lead.
Jarvis Palmer with another 3. He's got 10 in the quarter, and the Dogs lead by 1, 16-15.
Well, we asked kind of in the pregame who's going to step up, and you said Jarvis Palmer will be the one. He has been the one for the Bulldogs.
Shot clock's off. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Springdale brings the double. Muldrew dribbles out of it. And we're going to get a third foul on Jarvis Palmer. Jarvis is going to have to go to the bench quickly. Brylan Sims up off the bench.
Not a good sign for the Bulldogs. Already 3 fouls. You might not even see him play in the second quarter. As you were talking about, maybe that's the philosophy of Coach Price. But with the guy who has 10 points already, he kind of has to play.
Washington's coming back in for Har-Ber, or was. They sent him back to the scorer's table, and now we've got a conversation going on at the scorer's table. Jabari Washington checked in. Jackson Conley had sat down. Then they sent Jabari Washington back to the scorer's table. Muldrew's going to shoot with 10.6 to go here in the first quarter. It's been entertaining. 16-15 our score.
Well, what they're saying, I think, right now is that Sims subbed into the ball game for Palmer, but they wouldn't let Washington come in for Conley, is what the discussion, I think, was, but they've gotten past that.
All right, Muldrew gets the first. All right, now Washington's in. Conley sits. So after all of that, we get the change that we were looking for, and second shot for Cortland Muldrew is good. Muldrew's got 6. The lead is 1 for Har-Ber, 17-16. Toston into the front court, finds Sims. Sims on the drive. Shot won't go. Rebound pulled down. And that's how the first quarter is going to end. Our score after 1, Har-Ber 17, Springdale 16. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
We start the second quarter. 17-16 is our score. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Hartz. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. We got a good one going here. Girls, 47-46 win for Springdale. They move to 5-1. They'll be in first place when they wake up tomorrow morning. Then they get the news north side's in town. Should be wild. Ricky Smith, and that's always a fun night for Coach Hunsucker. Gets to see her old coach. But we got a good one going here. Out of the timeout for Har-Ber. Conley's back in. It'll be Conley and Muldrew in the backcourt. Wood, Lee, and Washington up front for Har-Ber. For Springdale, Holden Plants checked in. Cy Bates, Brylan Sims, Tyler Bell, Stephen Toston, the 5 for the Dogs. So the Dogs will get it. We are ready to go here, second quarter. 1-point ball game. It's been entertaining, if nothing else. A lot of high flying, moving around, guys hitting shots.
These are two, when you think about it, kind of retooling teams. The Har-Ber Wildcats losing 2 major seniors, or 3 even, in Jake Fonopoulos, Nate Kingsbury, Case Chambliss, as that 3 goes in.
Tyler Bell, his first points in the ball game. It's a 3. Springdale goes up by 2, 19-17.
And Springdale loses Carson Tangnes and Tevin Tate and Zion.
I was talking to Coach during the preseason about Tevin, and Tevin was playing his best basketball when Springdale made their run through the tournament last year. That guy, man, that's a guy you wish you had this year.
You wish you had, especially there's not a big post presence really in the game in the 6A right now.
Foul's going to be on the floor. Cy hit the deck hard. He gets up. We'll see who the foul is on.
I don't know really anybody that has a big other than Fayetteville.
It's team foul number 1. I didn't catch the name, but we'll seek to update that. 2-point ball game. Tossed into inbound. Looking for help. Finds Tyler Bell. That shot's knocked out of bounds.
That's a freshman right there. Marley doing a great job of getting out on the shot. Running Bell off the 3-point line. You said he's an automatic 3. You don't want to let an automatic 3 get a wide open shot.
So Springdale try again here. Holden Plant to inbound. Finds Tyler. There's Holden Plant with the basketball. He's a guy that's come on for Springdale here recently. 6'4", young guy. Bell on the baseline. His shot swatted away again by Lee. Quickly out of there comes Muldrew.
The defense by Lee.
Washington can't finish, and Springdale comes away with it. And we talked about the injury to Isaiah Sealy, and Springdale plays much faster when Sealy's in the ballgame. They are really being deliberate today. This foul's going to go on Washington. It's going to be his first. It's going to be team foul number 2.
These two teams, I mean, they're younger as well. I mean, there's only 2 seniors for the Har-Ber Wildcats, and Menifee and Ressinger, and they are not even in the rotation for the Wildcats. So they have a returning lineup in their starting lineup.
Toston gets the first. Bledsoe's back in the ball game. He's number 33. Second shot coming up for Stephen Toston. So 1 out of 2 for Stephen. Springdale's lead at 3 at 20-17.
And right now you want to see Conley get a little more active. Hasn't been very active in the game scoring-wise. Even Wood could be a little more active.
3-pointer on the way from Washington. That's too strong, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bledsoe. Finds Muldrew, can't finish. Springdale's got it. Brylan Sims quickly up the floor.
Almost had a poster right there.
Sims loses control of it. Now we got a scrum on the floor. Cy Bates at the bottom of it. Finds Tyler Bell. Bell. Finds Sims. We got a foul. The shot won't go. Bledsoe's going to get whistled for it. It's going to send Brylan Sims to the line. He'll shoot 2. Brylan, good foul shooter, had the 2 free throws at the end of the Bentonville West game and iced the game for the Dogs. First shot upcoming for Brylan Sims.
See Coach Deffenbaugh being a little more fluid with his lineup today, just being able to sub in one player for another.
Lee back into the ball game. Second shot upcoming for Brylan Sims. Gets them both. Brylan's got 4. He had 17 against Fayetteville. That's his season high in conference.
Makes sense. He's from Fayetteville.
Yeah,
he wants to make a statement.
2 minutes gone here, second quarter. Muldrew on the drive. Shot. Rims out, no good. Ball back to Conley. Har-Ber will reset. Conley drives center. Pulls back. Now doubled. Conley can't get the shot to go. Ball swatted away by Holden Plant, and now it's Wood. Long three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Cy Bates comes away with a loose basketball. Springdale on the run. 3-on-3. Cy with a little stutter. Shot won't go. Tyler's going to track it down, and bodies are all over the floor. Cy drives baseline. Cy Bates can't come down with it. Now it's 3-on-2 the other way. This is Wood. Basket's good, and the foul. The foul's going to go on Tyler Bell. Got him with the hip.
And this is the game we kind of expected to see. A very fast-paced game. No real time to think unless you're this fast, because I can't think that fast. I don't know about you, but I'm not thinking that fast.
Hayden Wood will step to the line. He's got 5 in the ball game, trying to make it 6.
Hayden Wood is one of the unsung heroes of this Har-Ber Wildcat team. He does a lot for them, and he only takes about 4 shot attempts per game, and he averages 8.
Terrence West up off the bench for Springdale. He'll come in at the next whistle. Free throw's no good. Springdale will maintain a 3-point lead here. A little pressure here, like you mentioned earlier, just kind of eat some clock here. Brylan Sims finds Cy at the elbow. Cy into lane. Contact, no foul. Wood comes away with it.
We saw that in the girls' game, though. Not unusual from this reffing crew. They're allowing a lot of contact and a lot of physicality tonight.
This is Conley. Back to Muldrew.
You like to see the consistency, though. They have been consistent.
If it's a foul in the first quarter, make it a foul in the fourth quarter. Tostin's going to pick up his second. Here comes Terrence West. Terrence got some minutes the other night against Bentonville. Got a couple blocked shots, some rebounds. Not much on the offensive end, but he is a space eater. 6'7", 280.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, he played left tackle on the football team. He's a little raw offensively, but boy, he when he makes contact with you, it's serious. Muldrew finds Conley. Conley drives. He's going to kick it back out to Wood.
Wood's got a little bit of a mismatch here.
Back to Conley. 15 on the clock. Plenty of time for the Wildcats. This is Lee. Over to Wood. He'll let fly on the 3. That shot's good.
Hayden Wood's going to get active tonight if they're going to defend him like that. He is a 3-point knockdown for the Cats.
We're tied at 22. Here's Holden Plant. Plant lost control of the basketball. It's going to be Springdale ball underneath with 4:08 to go here in the half. Springdale will have 26 on the shot clock.
This is something interesting for the Cats. They've got to do a better job on the defensive end of just being able to get those loose balls and be able to run out as they normally do.
Tossed into inbound. Ball's thrown away. Conley came away with it. Whistle. And looks like they got him for traveling there. I don't think anybody understood that the ball was loose. It was kind of a surprise that it landed there with a couple of Wildcats. And the Dogs will get it back here. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. 4:06 to go in the half. This game, kind of like the girls' game, is ground to a halt with the fouls and the whistles. That ball knocked away. And it's going to be Springdale basketball again.
2 possessions in a row, kind of just going to what I just said. When you get the steal or get the ball in play, you want to push it.
Coach Stephenball is about to lose his mind.
He is one of the most charismatic coaches in the league.
So Springdale with an inbound again. Here's Cy. Finds Tyler at the elbow. Back to Cy. Under 4 minutes to go here in the half. Coach Price says move the ball. Here's Tostin with the spin. Finds Terrence. Terrence off the glass, won't go. Tostin in there fighting for it. Last touched by Springdale. So Har-Ber's going to get the basketball here with 3:46 to go in the half.
I mean, it's 22-22. What more could you ask for except for a little more scoring? But that's kind of what we saw in the girls' game, too. We expected a very high-scoring affair. The defense kind of played a part in that.
Yeah, maybe it's something we should have expected in the girls' game, that it would be a tough physical ball game, and that's what we got. And now we've got another tough physical ball game. This is Wood. Finds Bledsaw. Bledsaw, turnaround jumper, good.
Taven Bledsaw must have heard what I said, because he said, I can shoot, and made that jumper right there.
We've got something. We got whistles of some sort.
I think it's a delay of game warning.
Delay of game warning. All right, so that's the second one we've seen tonight. Timeout Springdale. 3:23 to go in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
3:23 to go in the half. Har-Ber leads 24-22, about everything we expected this game to be. And, you know, Connor and I were talking in the pregame that the entire city of Springdale's here. This place is packed. It's SRO for sure. We're too deep on the rail. Student section's full. The band's here. This is City of Springdale at its finest. Like I mentioned, up where we are at the top of the arena is usually where the kids go to hide from their parents.
Yes.
The parents have arrived here to hide from their kids.
This is the most packed I've ever seen Wildcat Arena in my 4 years of commentating for the Wildcats.
It's a great atmosphere. We've had a great game in the girls' game. We got a good one going here. Springdale's got the basketball. Down by 2. Toston across the timeline. Keep in mind, Jarvis Palmer went out in the first quarter with 3 fouls. We have not seen him here in the second quarter. He is Springdale's leading scorer. He's got 10.
That's kind of when we saw the stall in the offense.
Here's
kind of
Toston.
Start.
Left-handed shot. That won't go. Toston trying to track it down, but it's going to be the last touch there by Haydenwood. Springdale will get it back. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
And right now, if you're the Bulldogs, you need a bucket. You haven't scored in a while. You need to make a statement that you're still in this ball game.
And we've got another whistle
on Muldrew.
Muldrew's going to pick up his first personal. Now, the issue there is not so much the foul, but it resets the shot clock. Springdale was at 9. Springdale get a fresh 35 here with 2:58 to go in the half. Springdale to inbound. Holden Plant will catch it. Now he's on the drive. Holden has it taken away. And now we've got bodies on the floor again. Plant hits the floor. Muldrew hits the floor. Bledsaw comes away with it and whistles.
And it's going to be a foul before the jump ball. Might have not got a clean look at the ball by the Bulldogs.
Plant gets the foul. It's team foul number 3 on Springdale here in the quarter.
That board is quick. I can't tell.
2-point ball game. This is Hayden Wood. Finds Muldrew. Ball's going to be kicked out of bounds there by Stephen Toston. Har-Ber will retain possession. 25 on the shot clock.
Muldrew's been a little frustrated tonight. The defense of the Bulldogs, give him credit. They've done a good job on him. He averages around 25 a game, and they have held him pretty good tonight.
Here's Wood out of the corner. 3-pointer. That's short. Ball's batted around against. If there's a loose ball, Cy's going to come up with it. Cy Bates comes away with the basketball. Springdale's got it. Toston.
And right now, like I said earlier, the Bulldogs need a bucket.
Cy, long 3-pointer. Terrence going after it. Nearly saved it. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Har-Ber basketball with 2:15 to go in the half. And this is kind of critical time here for Springdale. This is not a very offensive unit out there. Mm-hmm. They're just trying to get to halftime.
Well, you've got 2 of your best scorers on the bench right now in Sims and Palmer.
So it's Har-Ber basketball. We approach the 2-minute mark to go here in the second quarter. This is Hayden Wood. He'll hand to Cortland Muldrew. Muldrew. Wow, gets the 2.
That's a tough bucket by Muldrew right there.
His first points here in the second quarter.
See the celebrities out tonight. We got Dr. Jared Cleveland. We got Randy Hutchinson out here.
Yep. There are a lot of luminaries here. Ball's
guaranteed. Chris Wood is here.
He is down in the corner. Saw him earlier. Tyler Bell. Toston pulls up on the baseline. That shot won't go. And then tipped in. I'm going to give it to Cy.
I don't know. That might have gone to the big man.
And Terrence West, we'll go back and look at that one in the post, and we'll figure it out. But as it is, it's a 2-point ball game, 26-24, 1:20 to go in the first half. This is Muldrew on the drive. And they're going to say he traveled.
The right call right there. I mean, it could have been a foul, but if you're not going to call a foul, it has to be a travel.
Dogs will get it back here. 1:15 to go in the first half. Now, Springdale can get out of here down 2 or even. I think they're going to feel pretty good about where they are, having Jarvis Palmer not play a second in the second quarter. Brylan Sims has been limited.
And it's really chalked up to their defense. They haven't been able to score much in the second quarter, but their defense has really limited the Cats to no point, or very limited points.
Ball's knocked around again. Muldrew comes out there with it. It's 2-on-1, now 2-on-2. Muldrew to the basket.
That's where the Cats want to live. They want to live in transition. They want to push the pace. And when you get in that position where you're 3-on-1, you gotta score.
Muldrew will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. The foul was on Holden Plant. That's his second. First free throws up and good. Washington coming back in for Har-Ber. Jackson Conley's going to take a seat. 52.8 seconds to go in the first half.
Like you said, if you can keep it within 2 points, if you're the Bulldogs, even 1 point in this situation, that's a win, at least for the first half.
3-point ball game. Stephen Toston across the timeline. He's got the basketball. Thought about the 3. Now they'll pull it back out.
He had it if he wanted it.
15 on the shot clock. Here's Toston to Sy. Sy. A little up and under. That shot's no good. Whistle foul. Sy's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Looks like Washington's going to get whistled for it. That will be his second.
And like you said, that kind of goes to Terrence a little bit right there. He ate up so much space down low that it was so open for Sy
oddly
Bates.
Effective.
He's very oddly
low.
Effective. He doesn't have to have the ball in his hands to be effective either, which is what you want to see in a player.
Bates gets the first. Jackson Conley's coming back in. Brylan Sims is coming in as well.
How many fouls does Conley have?
Jackson? 1.
I don't know what the substitution was, but hey,
he's been going in and out tonight. He's been in and out tonight. I checked that Conley didn't go out. Sy can't get the second one.
Conley's back in. He did go out,
okay.
But he was back in now.
All right, 27-25 the score. Last 20 seconds of the first half. Brylan Sims locked up there on Cortland Muldrew. This is Muldrew. Tries the lob to Lee, and it's good.
Can't be sleeping on that lob. That is something that the Wildcats like to do a lot, especially with the freshman Marley.
Sims lets fly at the buzzer. It's short, and that's how the first half ends. Our score after 2 quarters. Har-Ber 29, Springdale 25. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
My name is Eric Burnett. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for the Springdale School District. I am so grateful for your donations to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Chris Wood, Assistant Athletic Director of the Springdale School District. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feet program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
29-25 is our halftime score. Har-Ber leads by 4. Springdale Athletic Foundation Television and Basketball is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Tyson Foods. McClarty Daniel. Harp's Food Stores. Arvest Bank. And our friends at 5H Sports Photography. We'll be back with the totals, get you set for the second half coming up. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
29-25 is our halftime score as we get set for second half action. You know, Connor, it's we expected a high-scoring game, and the girls didn't get it. Expected a high-scoring game here. Haven't gotten it so far. It's been tough. It's been physical. It's been rugged underneath the basket, but certainly a competitive game so far.
It has been a great game, and I mean the top stars are doing what they're doing. Palmer, I think, with 10
points in the first quarter. Yep.
And then Cortland Muldrew just doing what he does, but he's been limited tonight.
Cortland's got 9 points so far. Hayden Wood, he's really been the story. 8 points, 2 big threes. Lee has 6, Washington 4, and Bledsoe has the final 2 to round out the scoring for Har-Ber. For Springdale, as Connor mentioned, Jarvis Palmer has 10. After that, it gets a little light. Bates has 5. That's Size with 5.3 in the second quarter. Brylan Sims has 4. Tyler Bell has 3. Stephen Toston has 3, and that's the scoring here in the first half. I think, we're adjustments at halftime. I think if you're Springdale, you're just happy to get Brylan Sims and Jarvis Palmer back on the floor. For Har-Ber, it's about missed shots, point-blank shots, the bunnies as they call them. A couple of those fall. You can take a 4-point lead here at the half, turn it into 10 real fast, and make things really, really difficult.
I mean, it could be an interesting game, or it could be a really big lead. I mean, it's going to be a very decisive first few minutes in this third quarter. And then you've got to be able, if you're Palmer, to be in the game without fouling. Because if you do pick up that 4th foul, you're most likely not coming back into maybe the third minute.
Yeah, it's going to be a while, but if he picks up
quarter.
that 4th, it's going to be a while. So we'll see what Coach Price does with him. Jarvis has been foul prone. He's fouled out of 2 games here in conference play, including the game a week ago at Bentonville. Again, a reminder, these teams, no rest for the weary. They got a short turnaround tomorrow night. We start at 6 o'clock with the girls. Northside is in town. Probably one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the state of Arkansas, the Northside Lady Grizzlies. And then the boys will follow up with that. You guys hit the road, head down to Fayetteville.
One of the other top teams in the state in girls basketball.
In both girls and boys basketball.
Exactly, and boys basketball as well. I think I looked at the rankings the other day, and I don't know if they're updated since, but it was Har-Ber boys 1, Fayetteville Bulldogs 2.
Yeah, it's going to be fun these next 2 days. And, for us, the older folks, it's a little bit more difficult to get up and, go do this again. These guys are young. They're spry. They've been doing this all the time. So what's at stake tonight? Springdale 3-2 in conference play. Har-Ber 5-0, tied with Fayetteville, who you get tomorrow night. So this game certainly really, really important. Holds a lot of importance for both teams. We're about set to start the second half. We're going to see who Springdale sends out. It should be interesting here. For Har-Ber, it's Conley Muldrew, looks like Lee, Washington, and Wood, the original starting 5 for Coach Tommy Deffenbaugh. For for Springdale, looks like they're going to send out the original starting 5. So Jarvis Palmer, Brylan Sims in the backcourt, Stephen Toston, side 8s, Tyler Bell up front.
I'm intrigued. No,
you go right ahead.
I'm intrigued to see who Palmer will start out defending, because if he picks up that 4th foul, it could be very.
He's going to start on Wood.
Bad.
So here we go, second half underway. Conley pulls up, shot rattles home good. Jackson Conley, that's his first points of the ball game. And it gives Har-Ber a 6-point lead at 31-25. Toston into the front court. Back to Tyler Bell. Down low to Cy. Cy, triple team. Loses control of the basketball. Conley's got it. Har-Ber on the run. Lost control of it. No, to Mare Lee.
Hey, I don't know if he lost control or was intending to do the no-look pass, but it worked out for the favor of the Wildcats.
All right, we're going to get a timeout here. Coach Jeremy Price wants to talk to his Bulldogs. 7:25 to go in the third quarter. It's an 8-point ball game. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Back here at Wildcat Arena, quick 4 points for Har-Ber. It's giving them an 8-point lead. Here's Cy. Back to Tyler Bell. Springdale set the offense here. Springdale kind of in the danger zone here. Har-Ber with 2 quick runouts, 4 points, and all of a sudden it's an 8-point lead. Cy has a shot knocked away by Lee. Bell comes away with a loose ball. Let's fly on the 3. Tyler can't get it to go. Palmer in there fighting for it. The ball's batted around. Springdale's going to come away with it. Here's Sims. Sims, 1-on-2. Can't get it to go. Palmer with a rebound. Whistle. 2 shots upcoming for Jarvis Palmer.
That was an interesting play. I mean, the ball changed hands maybe 4 or 5 times before it got in the hands of Sims. Sims kind of put up a shot that Coach Price did not like. Palmer kind of recovers the play and will now go to the free throw line.
Jarvis, first free throw's upcoming. Foul went on Muldrew. Jarvis can't get the first. And that whole series was made by Cy Bates diving on the floor after the loose ball.
Correct.
Things that he does quite regularly for Springdale.
You like to see Cy Bates, and this has been a kind of intriguing thing for the Bulldogs. You'd like to see him get more on the low block, get some positioning down there, but at the same time, the Wildcats have been collapsing when he gets the ball on the block.
6:40 to go here, third quarter. 7-point lead for Har-Ber, and this is Conley. This is Har-Ber's. Looks like Washington lost control of it, and Springdale's got it. Now it's 2-on-4. I think Springdale would be very wise to pull this one out, and they do. Here's Sims. All the way to the basket. His shot won't go. Cy grabs the rebound. Basket's no good. Whistle foul. It's going to go on Hayden Wood. That'll be his first. It's going to be team foul number 2. Cy will go to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Right now it's going to be really important for the Bulldogs to sink their free throws. They've already got 2 fouls on the Wildcats here in the third quarter with 6:19 left to go. So if they can keep drawing fouls and living at the free throw line and capitalizing at the free throw line, they could get back into this ball game.
Cy gets the first. He's now 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Second shot upcoming for Cy Bates. Can't get it to go. It's 6-point lead. 6:15 to go here in the third quarter.
You like to see Muldrew get a little more active scoring-wise, but, I mean, distributing also works.
Washington's got 6 now. Lead back up to 8 at 35-27.
I mean, that's the skill of Muldrew, though. He's able to draw so much attention offensively that he can distribute as well, and that's something you want to see him do a little more often if you're the Cats.
Toston finds Tyler Bell. He'll hand back to Toston, who will hand to Jarvis Palmer. Palmer drives. Jarvis Palmer's got 13. Lead back to 6 at 35-29.
Wasn't very familiar with Palmer's game coming into this one, but he has shown out tonight. He's done a great job for the Bulldogs.
Wood can't get it to go. Tyler Bell comes away with it.
I do like me some Wood. I mean, he does a great job of just getting in the spots when he needs to. He's one of the best rim protectors for the Cats as well at his size.
Sims to Bates. Bates on the block.
Great move.
Cy Bates. He's got 8. Springdale's got the lead back down to 4 at 35-31. 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Here's Muldrew.
Wow.
Portland Muldrew with an emphatic answer.
That's how you answer back in a ball game like this. Another answer.
Jackson Conley with the steal, and Springdale's going to call a timeout. What was a 4-point lead is back to an 8-point lead with 4:42 to go here in the third quarter. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
4:42 to go here in the third quarter. Har-Ber's outscored Springdale 10-6 in the quarter. Some sloppy passing, very uncharacteristic of Springdale here. And now we've got a stoppage. The shot clock didn't start. So they'll take 3 or 4 seconds off the clock, and Springdale will inbound again.
we talk about the shot clock, how it speeds up the game of basketball in high school basketball, but it also slows it down sometimes.
It does.
With those stoppage of plays when it's not working.
I talked to Vic Rimmer a couple of years ago, the head coach down at Fayetteville, about the shot clock after his team lost to a Little Rock Central team who played stall ball.
Ooh. Stall ball is not fun.
No, it was not. It was four corners. There's Tyler Bell, left-handed shot. That's not going to go. Wood comes away with it. And now we've got a whistle and a foul.
I think they assessed a warning.
All right, so Har-Ber's going to get the basketball here. Not sure what the warning was.
I don't know. I think
didn't
it
charge
was a bench
foul.
warning.
Yeah. All right, 39-31 the score. Thought they got Tyler for the reach, but they didn't charge him with a foul.
I thought it was a shot clock malfunction again, but I don't even know.
Muldrew is knocked down. Bell comes away with a loose basketball.
It's an 8-point ball game, and it's very intense. And I mean, it's packed.
And Plant called for the travel. So another Springdale turnover. That's 6 here in the third quarter. A couple of them have led to dunks and easy baskets for Har-Ber. And what was a 4-point lead at halftime has grown to 8. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter.
And if you're the Bulldogs right now, your motto for this quarter is stay in it. You don't want to let it blossom to a 12 or a 14 because that could be deadly going into a fourth quarter with a high-scoring Wildcat team.
Here's Conley on the baseline. Conley trying to fight his way in. Finds Bledsaw. Bledsaw hands to Muldrew. 12 on the shot clock. And they're going to say out of bounds. Last touched by Springdale.
That's what you want if you're the Wildcats. So you want Muldrew against Palmer because Palmer has those 3 fouls. You want to attack him, get his 4th.
3:27 to go here. 9 on the shot clock. 3-pointer on the way. That's no good. Tyler Bell with the rebound.
Bell has done a lot of the small things for the Bulldogs tonight.
Jarvis Palmer is going to get fouled in the act of shooting. We'll see who it's on.
Marley.
Yep, Marley's going to pick up his second. It's team foul number 3. Palmer steps to the line. Gets the first. Jarvis Palmer, the only Springdale Bulldog in double digits. He's got 14 tonight.
Imagine if Isaiah Sealer was playing in this game right now. That's what I've been thinking about this entire time. How much more in it both teams would be. And they're still in it right now.
Palmer gets both. 6-point ball game. We approach the 3-minute mark. Here's Conley in the corner to Lee. His 3-pointer, that's going to be way short. Rebounded there by Hayden Wood.
Those are the buckets that you cannot give up if you're the Bulldogs. Those are chippies. You don't want to give up chippies.
Wood's got 10. Plant with the catch, and we're going to get a blocking foul. I think that's going to go on Bledsaw. If so, that's 2.
Might have to look at your system. I kind of like it. Your little system of keeping notes.
Holton Plant will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. It's an 8-point lead, 2:53 to go here in the third quarter, and we're back into that situation we had in the girls' game where it's just very choppy right now. There's no flow to this game at all.
Well, the flow is hard to gather when there's a lot of fouls being called. There's 4 fouls called on the Wildcats already in this quarter with 2:53 left to play, and when they got a lot of fouls and you got a lot of dead balls, it's hard to get a rhythm.
Stephen Tostin's checked in for Springdale. Holden Plant's second shot is good. Holden's first 2 points in the ball game cuts the lead to 6 at 41-35. 2:50 to go here in the third quarter.
If you can get it down to 2 if you're the Bulldogs by the end of this quarter, that's a successful quarter by how the Wildcats have been playing in this one.
Jamari Washington with the basketball back to Hayden Wood. They find Conley on the far side. He'll put up the 3. That shot short. Springdale comes away with it. I think it was Tostin who got knocked to the floor. Bledsaw whistled for his 3rd, and that's foul number 5.
Yep, that should be automatic 2 free throws.
Yep, so that's going to send, I believe, Tostin or Jarvis Palmer. I didn't see who came down with a rebound.
I think it was Palmer.
Was it? Okay, so that'll send Jarvis to the line.
That's a good name.
Jarvis
Palmer.
Out of Forest City, Arkansas. Transferred to Springdale in the offseason. 3 out of 4 tonight from the line.
I remember me and Donald Tucker, we had this thing that we called my sophomore year. We called it the Random Thoughts with Connor. That was a random thought. It was just there. There it is.
Second shot for Jarvis Palmer. It's good. Jarvis has 17. He's got the lead back to 4 at 41-37. And this is where Har-Ber's just gone on runs just to keep it close. And there it is. There's Jabari Washington. He's got 8 now. And the lead back to 6 at 43-37 here. You talk about cutting it to 2. I think it's just a single possession. If you can get it to single possession, you're feeling pretty good about where you are if you're Springdale. Again, you talk about the offense that Har-Ber has. They can score and score a lot. Springdale missing their big guy. Here's Sy at the elbow. Palmer, three-pointer on the way. Good.
There you go. You got to a one-possession ball game. If you can keep it like this, if you're the Bulldogs, you're in good standing. If you're the Wildcats, you want to get it to about 5 to 7 to have a comfortable lead.
Jarvis Palmer's got 20 in the ball game. That's 10 in the first quarter, 10 in the third quarter. Whistle foul. Who got called for the foul?
I didn't see them signal a number.
Tyler Bell gets whistled for it. That's his second.
Bell's not in the game.
No, he's not.
Well, I guess he got one on the bench.
Brylan Sims.
Sims
going to pick it up. So this is Conley. And they're going to say offensive foul.
That's a call that we're going to probably remember here for this third quarter.
It's Conley's second. Springdale's going to get it back here with 1:39 to go in the third quarter. 43-40 our score.
And right now, if you're the Bulldogs offensively, Palmer.
Yeah, it's Jarvis Palmer. He's 20 in the ball game, 10 in the first quarter, 10 in the third quarter. He's not done quite yet. Here's Sy Bates. There he is, Jarvis Palmer with the basketball. Thought about the three. Matched up on Washington. Toston throws it away. Marley comes away with it. Conley to Muldrew. Swatted away by Holden Plant. I think they're going to call the foul. They are. So Muldrew's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Holden Plant's going to pick up his third. And that's going to send Muldrew to the line to shoot 2. Portland's 3 out of 4 tonight. Just 11 points in the ball game. Make that 12.
That's way below his average. They've done a great job on him tonight.
Back to a 2-possession game at 44-40. Second free throw good.
That 2-2-1, it's known, Deffenbaugh's kind of known for it in the fact that it wastes a lot of time off the shot clock.
Here's Brylan Sims. He's been awfully quiet tonight. Brylan all the way to the rack good.
See, when you say someone's quiet, then they get active.
Brylan Sims averages 14 a game, and we've got Brylan Sims down underneath the basket. Jabari Washington gets the 2. Brylan now back up. Didn't see what happened to him.
Maybe a cramp?
Yeah, maybe. It might be. I don't know if you ever had one of those, but it feels like somebody stuck a knife in your calf.
I've had one, but not during a game. I didn't really play in the games. I mean, maybe a butt cramp when sitting on the bench, but that's probably as close as I got.
Sims is going to check out. Yeah, they're giving him water, so clearly a cramp problem. .40 seconds in the period, about 13 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Toston, back to Bates. Bates on the drive. Shot knocked away by Wood, and we'll get a whistle and a foul. We'll see who this is on.
I said it earlier, and some people don't believe me when I say this, but Wood is one of the best rim protectors for the Cats.
Okay, I don't know who the foul was called on. It'll be Har-Ber basketball. Shot clock is off. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. It's a 5-point ball game. Muldrew's got the basketball. 12 on the game clock. Here comes the double team. Underneath, Washington wide open. He's got 8 in the quarter, 12 in the game. Here's Palmer. Let's fly at the buzzer. Shot no good, and that's how the third quarter ends. So our score after 3, Har-Ber 49, Springdale 42. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And At Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
We start the fourth quarter. Har-Ber leads 49-42. They outscore Springdale in the third quarter, 20-17. Story of the game for Har-Ber has been Jabari Washington. 12 points in the ball game, 8 points coming in that third quarter. A lot of them of the very easy variety. For Springdale, it's been Jarvis Palmer pretty much on his own tonight. 20 points in the ball game as we start the fourth quarter. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. It's a battle for Springdale. Girls won early. The Springdale girls won earlier tonight, 47-46. They got a 7-point ball game right now. Here's Holden Plant with the basketball. Plant playing with 4 fouls. He'll pull up, jumper on the way. That's no good. Conley comes away with it. And into the front court comes Har-Ber. Wood. To Lee as poked away by Tyler Bell, and Springdale races the other way.
As we talked about earlier, Bell does a lot of the small things that go unnoticed for the Bulldogs. Does like that block shot.
Cy Bates drives baseline, knocked off his leg, and it'll be a Har-Ber basketball. So one of those, to use a tennis term, an unforced error. Springdale's had a lot of those tonight, some of them forced by Har-Ber's defense. Har-Ber right now kind of at that point where, a quick 6-0 run here, and they might be looking towards Fayetteville tomorrow night. Springdale's got to find a way to get points and get points in a hurry. So we're 50 seconds into the fourth quarter.
This is something Fayetteville's loving right now if they're watching this ball game. The Springdale Bulldogs have worn down this Wildcat team.
Conley finds Wood in the corner. His 3. Rims out, no good. Cy Bates with a rebound.
This has been a very physical, very up-and-going game, as that one's called a foul on Jackson Conley.
It's going to be 3 on Conley.
That's the first on Jackson Conley?
That is the third.
Third, okay.
Third on
I
Jackson.
guess I heard wrong. I was going to say, if it's the first, then I don't know what's happening here.
This is Jarvis Palmer with the basketball. Finds Plant on the wing. Holden Plant drives baseline. There's contact, whistle, foul. Holden hits the floor hard. That's going to go on Marlon Lee.
And I talked about it earlier in the girls' game. The rule of verticality has been a huge thing in the game of high school basketball this year. If you break the plane, which is basically from straight up down, if you break the plane, then they're going to call a foul.
First shot from Holden Plant is good. He's got 3 in the game. Second shot coming up from Holden Plant. So 1 out of 2 for Holden Plant. The lead's back to 6 at 49-43. 90 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter.
This is the matchup you want to see. Muldrew against Palmer. Star-studded matchup.
Muldrew on the drive. Back cut. Lee with the dunk. Springdale has not been able to solve that at all tonight. It's about the 5th or 6th time they've gotten easy baskets at the rim on backdoor cuts. This is Tyler Bell with a basketball to Cy. Cy steps back, finds Plant. Plant. Shots off, rebound pulled down Jarvis Palmer, whistle foul.
I don't know if he got knocked down by his own player or by a Har-Ber player, but I think that's the discretion that the Wildcats are kind of putting on right now.
3 fouls so far here in the quarter. Exactly 2 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. 8-point ball game. There's Brylan Sims. They've done a nice job on Brylan tonight. Jarvis, one-handed floater. That won't go. Wood with a rebound.
Bates going to pick up in the full court. A very interesting move by the Bulldogs.
There's Conley with the spin. His shot's good. Conley's got 6, all here in the second half, and Har-Ber has their largest lead at 53-43.
Like you said, this could get out of hand very quickly by how high-powered of an offense this is for the Wildcats. They're the number 1 team in the state for a reason.
Palmer. Shot won't go. Wood comes away with it. Conley finds Lee. Lee with the lob. Shot, ball's taken away. Tyler Bell quickly into the front court. Finds Jarvis. Palmer can't get it to go. Washington comes away with it. Now it's 3-on-1. The lob to Muldrew and good.
That's exactly what the Wildcats needed to get a little bit of deflating action. And Jackson Conley goes over to the student section of the Bulldogs, and he's in it.
5:02 to go here in the ball game. It's a 12-point lead. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. .502 to go here in the ball game. Har-Ber's outscored Springdale 6-1 here to start the fourth quarter. Springdale needs a basket.
Badly needs a basket, and probably in the form of a 3 to get it back to single digits. You don't want to force anything at this point. It's still 5 minutes left in the ball game, but the Wildcats have gone on a scoring run. You need to stop it, and you need to answer back.
No changes as far as personnel goes. Something's up with Stephen Toston. I'm watching him down here on the Springdale bench. He is not during the timeouts. He's just kind of standing around the back of the bench. Something's going on there, so we'll have to wait on that. Springdale trying to get it across the timeline. Finds Cy Bates. Cy working on on Wood. He can't get it. Wood looking for Muldrew, and it's knocked out of bounds by Holden Plant. And you can see kind of what on every shot now you're getting runouts.
Oh yes,
and they're trying to get up and down the floor quickly. Springdale's the grip on this is sort of getting away from them. Their defense is breaking down and can't get anything right now on the offensive end. Springdale needs a basket bad.
Well, the Wildcats are getting back to their old-fashioned. They like to leak out on plays like that when you don't need as much defense and it's a one-on-one situation. They like to send out a player so they can get in transition quicker.
Lee with the basketball. Shot won't go. Cy Bates comes down with it. Here's Brylan Sims. Palmer with the putback. Jarvis Palmer has been the offense tonight. He's got 22, and now it looks like Brylan Sims is down again. Yeah, he's got a cramp. With 4:10 to go here in the ball game, Brylan Sims is going to head to the bench. Springdale doesn't have a whole lot of bodies left. Stephen Toston's going to check back in. Yeah, just the way he's moving around and the way they're trying to stretch him out. He's got one of those cramps, and they are one of those things that you're not going to get rid of tonight. It's just going to keep coming back. Muldrew. Washington. 3-ball on the way. That's no good. Palmer with a rebound. Palmer into the front court. It's going to get bumped by Muldrew. That's going to be 3 on Muldrew.
Got a question for you. If you were the coach here, would you send a double team at Palmer, as he has been one of the main offensive options?
Well, I think you've got to. I think he at the very least alert every time he's got the basketball in his hands. He has been, he's certainly feeling it, and he is a very gifted scorer. And right now you've got a team on the floor that, is honestly a bunch of spot shooters. Cy can drive a little bit, Toston can drive a little bit, but Palmer's really your main offensive threat, and this is where the injury to Seeley really hurts. Here's Palmer. He'll drive center, tries to clear some space. Misfires on the pass to Cy Bates, and with 3:46 to go, Har-Ber's going to get the basketball back.
And if you haven't watched a lot of Har-Ber games, that's kind of what Muldrew does. He subs out for a possession or two, will come right back into the ball game and get active.
There's Wood with the basketball. Finds Lee on the baseline. Shot won't go. Toston comes away with a loose ball, and Springdale heads the other way. Here's Bates. Left-handed shot won't go. And now it's 2-on-1 the other way. Muldrew loses control of it. They're going to say Har-Ber basketball. 3:21 to go in the ball game. It's a 10-point lead.
I think it was tip, maybe. This kind of this line set that the Wildcats pretty much exclusively run when it comes to the out-of-bounds play. They just like getting the ball in and scoring in the half court.
Conley on the spin float. Shot's good, and the foul. Now, who's the foul on?
Bates.
It's going to go on Plant.
Plant.
It's going to be 4 on Holden Plant. Conley gets the basket.
Nope, Cy Bates.
Yes, they did. They gave it to Cy. Sorry about that, Holden. So that's 1 on Cy.
Pretty good for a big man to only have 1 at this point of the game.
Playing out of position, and we're going to get a timeout. 3:17 to go in the ball game. 12 points. Har-Ber lead. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings. Shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
3:17 to go in the ball game. Har-Ber leads by 12. Jackson Conley will be at the line. He'll shoot 1.
And this has been a fun one. It's a 12-point game, but it hasn't felt like a 12-point game in this arena. Everybody's into it. You see fans kind of circling out just now, but it has been a good one.
So out of the timeout, Cy Bates, Jarvis Palmer, Tyler Bell, Holden Plant, Stephen Toston. They'll come out for Springdale. For Har-Ber, it's Mar Lee, Jabari Washington. Looks like Bledsoe's back in, Jackson Conley, and Hayden Wood. Those are the 5 for the Wildcats.
I think they're doing some defense for offense subbing right now, or offense for defense, one of the two, for Muldrew and Bledsoe.
Conley can't get it to go. Toston will bring it across the timeline. He'll hand to Jarvis Palmer. He'll fire 3-pointer on the way. That's good. Jarvis Palmer with a career high tonight, 25.
He's been the answer tonight for the Bulldogs offensively.
3 minutes to go in the ballgame. It's a 9-point lead. This is Wood with the basketball. Pass intercepted by Jarvis Palmer. Here comes Jarvis into the front court. Jarvis, he'll pull up. Jumper on the way. That's too strong, no good. Holden Plant going in there for it. Can't find it. Palmer rebound. Up and in. And we're going to get a timeout. 2:40 to go in the ball game. The lead's down to 7. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
2:40 to go in the ballgame. It's a 7-point lead. Jarvis Palmer is taking over here in the fourth quarter for Springdale. He's got 7 of the 8 points. He himself has cut this lead down from 13 to 7, but Cortland Muldrew's checked back in for Har-Ber. He's out there with Mar Lee, Jackson Conley, Hayden Wood, and Jabari Washington. Those are the 5 on the floor for the Wildcats. Here we go. Har-Ber shouldn't be in a hurry. Take care of the basketball. Possession and possession time working against the Bulldogs here. This is Mar Lee.
Marley right now, the freshman, he's never been in a situation like this so far, except for that Central game where it was a double overtime, so you've got to be in this game full force.
Lee fires. Shot good. 3-point basket for Mar Lee.
Seems like he doesn't care.
Leads back to 10. 2:05 to go here in the ball game. Here's Cy on the drive. Left-handed shots, no good. Rebound pulled down by Washington. Har-Ber wants to run. Muldrew with the stutter, drives. and good. So a quick 5 points for Har-Ber's gotten this lead back to a dozen. All the work Springdale did to try and get back into it, it's gone by the wayside. Here's Palmer.
Well, it was a quick 5-point run for Jarvis Palmer, then a quick 5-point run answered by the Wildcats after the timeout.
There's Tyler Bell. Hits Palmer. That shot won't go. Muldrew comes away with it. Finds Lee for the easy 2.
That pass was on point.
Lee's got 15. That pass goes into the bench with 1:19 to go and a 14-point lead. Har-Ber's going to go to 6-0 in conference play, and that'll set up that showdown tomorrow down in Fayetteville. Springdale going to fall to 3-3 and will face a must-win tomorrow night against Northside, just to stay on the north side, if you will, of the standings.
Ooh, I like it. I went with dogfight earlier. You went with Northside. I like it. We're being punny today.
Here's Jackson Conley with the basketball. Under a minute to go here. Crowd starting to file out. Muldrew. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Toston. It's going to be his third.
Guarded him very tightly, put the hand in the face, got a little too close to the face.
11 seconds, the difference between shot clock and game clock.
And the Wildcats in no rush at all.
Absolutely not. I don't think Springdale's going to be fouling here, so.
Palmer might want to add to his night.
And Jarvis is going to pick up a foul there. That's going to be his fourth.
He's done a great job. Give him some credit. 3 fouls going into the second half.
First quarter. I mean, he picked him up with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, and he managed to stay in the ball game. And now the shot clock's off. So Springdale with no need to push the issue here. Har-Ber to back it out here, and I think
he's also done all of his scoring in pretty much three quarters.
Yeah, he's got 27 tonight.
Give some credit where credit's due. This has been a great ball game for Jarvis Palmer. Been a good game for the Cats as well.
Yeah, and these teams will meet. They play the last game of the season. Here's Muldrew, and that's going to be the end of it as Muldrew dribbles it out. And the final score in the boys' game: Har-Ber 64, Springdale 50. Connor and I will be back to wrap it up. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Har-Ber's. Hometown fresh.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Our final score tonight in the boys' game: Har-Ber 64, Springdale 50. Springdale Athletic Foundation Television is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Slim Chickens, Trade Pro, United Federal Credit Union, Tacos for Life, and Storms and Swiderski Orthodontics. So we mentioned Har-Ber going to go to 6-0 in conference play, set up a huge one. I'm envious. You got a good one tomorrow night down in Fayetteville.
Both a girls and a guys game should be very, very competitive basketball.
Should be a lot of fun tomorrow night. at Fayetteville. But for tonight, Cortland Muldrew scores 17. He leads the way for Har-Ber tonight. Guy that, I mean, if we're picking players of the game, Jabari Washington was really big in that third quarter. Springdale kept surging, and he kept breaking the press, getting easy shots. He winds up with 12 tonight. Mar Lee also with 15. Jackson Conley, a very quiet 8 points, but really consistent tonight. Hayden Wood with 10. And Tevin Bledsaw with 2. That rounds out the scoring for Har-Ber. But balanced night for Har-Ber.
Yes.
You see the explosiveness. They're going to run into some teams here in the next couple of weeks. You're going to see one tomorrow night. That's certainly going to challenge you. And
they have a big also. The Fayetteville Bulldogs do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They're really, really good. We saw them a couple of weeks ago, and they've certainly got some talent. But, it's still early in the season, and, there are a lot of things that can change, and a lot of teams can get a whole lot better as we're going along. But certainly an impressive win for Har-Ber tonight. For Springdale, Jarvis Palmer was really the story. He had 27 tonight. Outside of that, he was the only dog in double figures. Cy Bates had 8, Brylan Sims with 6, and then Tyler Bell, Holden Plant, Stephen Toston with 3 each. The Dogs will fall to 3-3 in the league, 10-9 overall, and they are a banged-up basketball team.
They are. They're losing some key players in Isaiah Seeley and Maurice Starks, and you've got to get those players back. And really, what we talked about a little bit, it matters come playoff time.
Oh, absolutely. And for Springdale fans, I think there was this anticipation that they were going to 27-0, and I don't know if that was realistic. This is a team that last year got very hot at the end of the season, and won 8 of their last 10, including the run through the playoffs. So it's going to be look. We're in mid-January. We've got a long way to go in this thing. So Dog fans, just relax. We've got a ways to go. But certainly a fun night here in Springdale. We'll do it again here in a couple of weeks back at our place, Bulldog Gymnasium, and
should be the new. Wait, no.
No, it's going to be a wild night because that will be the final game that will ever be played at Bulldog Gymnasium.
Wow.
As, Har-Ber and Springdale get together.
Should be a wild night. That should be fun.
It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So we'll do that here in a couple of weeks. And thanks to our entire crew here at the Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. They do a heck of a job. They get here much earlier than we do and do all the work and make us look really, really good.
Which is hard to do.
Which is very, very difficult to do. So tomorrow night, you guys are on the air at 6 o'clock. From Fayetteville, we're on the air over at Springdale with Northside. That's at 6 o'clock as well. Girls, boy, those you want to talk about 4 outstanding basketball games tomorrow. Fayetteville Har-Ber, Springdale Northside. It's going to be a fun night. But man, I enjoy this. We don't get to do it very often, but it is certainly a lot of fun. And and I don't have to tell you this, but I'm proud of you. You did intern for me this summer. You're growing. You're getting better.
I'll take it.
You're doing the right things. You're doing it the right way. And man, it's always fun to just come out and hang out with you and get to watch some basketball.
Well, you're growing well, but you're growing gray hairs.
Yeah, I'm growing. Yes. I'm growing in the areas I don't want to grow in. But that's okay. That's what happens. I'm in the 4th quarter of life. It's fine. I'm fine with it. As I said, we'll be on the air tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, both of us. One from Fayetteville, one from back here in Springdale over at our place. And Dogs try and get back on track. The girls, they'll try and keep the streak going. And your girls try and get back on track. Guys, try and keep the streak going. It's going to be a lot of fun here. And we appreciate you watching here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. I want to thank Donald Tucker and the folks at the foundation who make all of this possible. We're very lucky. Here in the Springdale district. We are the only district that travels to and away games. We do all the tournament games. We'll track these teams as far as they'll go. We're the only district that does it.
As far as they let us.
Yep. As far as these teams will go, that will be there all season long. So for Connor and our entire crew and everybody here at Springdale Athletic Foundation, we bid you a good night. The girls from Springdale, they win tonight 47-46. The boys from Har-Ber, they'll win 64-50. Those are our final scores. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Reese in the corner, fires, three-pointer, shot good, Reese Starks.
Into the ball, and one play,